a 10-year-old.
Yeah. He tried to get me to go
right
Elsa, Spider-Man, something. Minecraft. That would be funny.
The fuck? He just dropped off.
All right, we're live. We're live. Oh, Satan just dropped out as soon as we went live.
He's scared. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
Hey.
We were discussing like porn stars for a minute there, but I think everybody's confused. Also, who's the chick you put up a picture of, Datwa?
That's Nikki Cox, dude. Nikki Cox is my girlfriend back in the early thousands. She's
pretty fucking hot.
Was on that. You remember that show, Unhappily Ever? Was it Unhappily Never After? Or whatever no, that was the movie. Unhappily Ever After. It was the one where Bobcat did the voice of like that dog puppet. And she was the daughter, the smoking hot daughter.
Oh, I think I watched like maybe a little bit of that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that seems vaguely familiar.
It's actually a really funny show. I don't know if it holds up.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it in forever, but I really liked it.
Yeah. He was on Norm's show too, right? When Norm had like a regular sitcom.
You know, I still have only seen 2 episodes of that, and it is pretty funny. I don't know why I haven't actually finished. I mean, it's clear when you watch it why it wasn't successful, but if you're a Norm fan, it's a funny show.
He never really had much interest in being like an actor. You know what I mean? It was kind of weird that he bothered to do that. Well,
that was like the only real path for comedians back then. Get on a show.
Yeah. That's a good point. There was a really long time where that was all you could do was just hope to get onto a show.
Yeah, stand-up was always a stepping stone into a career. Like, except for Don Rickles, I guess. Well, he did get Toy Story. It's funny how his career had to take off when he's like 65 years old.
Yeah, he's pretty well known, but yeah, it seemed like anything he did where he was the lead didn't really work out.
Yep.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that chick's hot either way.
Either way.
The bottom line, what I'm trying to say is Nikki Cox is hot as fuck.
She is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
And actually pretty funny. Decent job on those shows.
Oh, yeah. She was really funny. She, I mean, the guy that's, I don't know his name, but he plays the guy who has the imaginary puppet friend that's voiced by Bobcat. But that guy's funny and Bobcat's funny, but she's just as funny. I had such fond memories of it. I had such What's up?
I don't trust the sentence that she is funny. I don't think that sentence is correct.
Yeah, it is very rare that is.
Oh,
considering how hot she is, like being funny at all is kind of amazing. To have any kind of personality at all.
It's so rare. If like I play VR chat and like every girl gets like this weird group of orbiters because like they're like, oh my god, you have a female voice. I have to just be around you now.
Yeah.
But they're never funny.
Anywhere near it, but I'm just going to orbit you out.
It is bizarre. It's so fucking weird. Oh man.
Dude, they don't even have to be that hot. That's what's really weird. They can be like a 5.
Well, on VR chat, nobody
and
can
still
see
get all these fucking
orbs. It doesn't matter. They could be a fucking 0.
Well, I guess
as long as they got a female voice.
Like fucking...
Yeah, half the females in VR chat are dudes pretending to be chicks.
The best thing on VR chat already happened, and nothing's ever going to top it. And that was that video of somebody fucking in a Hank Hill avatar with the anime, like the fucking Naruto music going around behind him.
Oh, and he ascended.
I'm gonna be the Hokage, and just fucking runs off Naruto running. That was the best thing I've seen on VR chat fucking ever.
The dude that does that.
Hokage.
I've seen a lot of VR chat videos. That guy's fucking hilarious. That guy's really good.
You got a Knuckles one?
Oh, I love Ugandan
A
Knuckles.
bunch of guys, fucking, there'd be like 7 or 8 guys running around as the Ugandan Knuckles thing. I had no way. Spit on her.
And then there was the Ugandan Knuckles world they found, like somebody found where they'd made like future Ugandan Knuckles where it looked like he'd been like mutated and like destroyed with radioactive like fallout or something.
I missed that one.
It was great. They're like, this is the end stage of the Ebola.
Jesus.
Dude.
Late stage Ebola.
Oh, that was a good dab. That's gonna hit me in like 10 minutes, and then Stabby is just gonna be fucking bye-bye. Oh, anybody enjoying the Chazz Garden? Not the Chazz itself, but the Chazz fucking garden. That is.
It seems like a metaphor for the whole fucking thing.
It's like they don't know that communism always involves starvation because.
Yeah, it's hilarious how like I want to watch it and see, oh wow, I want to see this experiment play out. You know, maybe they find a new way to police their area through privatization and stuff. But yeah, as soon as you see the garden, you see that none of them are taking it seriously at all. Like, you know, if they take over control.
This is them taking it seriously. They're just terrible.
Well,
I think
that's not mistaken, dude.
That's not enough crops for 8 people.
That's not enough crops for a person.
Yeah, really, no.
You would
not to live
genuinely have a
exclusively.
really hard time surviving for very long off of just that amount of plants.
Well, but if you look at the pictures, it looks like they just dumped some potting soil on top of the ground. They didn't even till it. Like, is that... That's crazy.
Think it's worse than that. They have like cardboard or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
A bunch of soil on top.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna, to be fair, if you're gonna just plant stuff on top of ground, you're not gonna till the soil and then tear out the roots of any other plants that are, potentially competing for the nutrients. You gotta put cardboard or newspaper down, or they'll just come right up through the potting soil.
So they're just.
The thing that bugs me the most is like, yeah, you do that if you're planting over like grass, or you're planting over like untilled earth, right? That's what it's kind of not a terrible idea to do.
Or if you don't want to take the time to weed your garden, weed your garden.
They're putting down cardboard over concrete and putting potting soil on top of it, like a couple of centimeters.
That's hilarious, and it's not even thick enough. Like, it's like you can see it looks like 2 inches of soil.
You're using like cheesecloth or some shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And they got water bottles buried by all the plants because they're using that to water.
Well, see, but what's going to happen is since there's a lot of wealth in, big, high up lefty circle, like, people are going to support them financially, right?
It's terrible optics for the left, man. It really is terrible.
I mean, it really is, but they can't let them starve.
They really should just be sending out like stock photos of fucking gardens that are actually working.
Yeah, really.
That would have a better chance. I mean, somebody's going to reverse search it anyway, but still, they'd have a better shot.
I mean, the project will last as long as it's able to be funded.
Yeah,
and I heard. Good.
Well, I was going to say they just want Trump to send in the cops. They're not the cops, the military. That's what they're hoping is going to happen, and Trump's not going to do it. I don't think
he takes it seriously. Like, as much as Trump makes a fucking like mountains out of molehills all the fucking time, I don't think he takes it seriously.
Well, because at this point they're just making them look terrible. I think
he knows it's kind of a trap.
Yeah, well, the one line
they're trying to make him look
bad. I appreciate that Trump's not
have it fucking blow up.
I'm sorry, I talked over you. You were breaking up. What did you?
No, I was just saying. I think they want Trump. They're hoping that Trump sends in the military, and it becomes this whole fucking bloodbath and makes them.
Yeah, that's what I don't want either. That's why I'm glad. See, if the state governor's not asking for help, I'm glad that Trump isn't, enforcing from, Washington.
But he's smart. He's making a lot of noise to make the people that are really mad feel better.
Well, that area isn't that area is upper middle class, gentrified area. It's all like ramen shops. Like one of the reasons the area wasn't tilled, there's like not a Home Depot like that they seized, you know? So it's like they don't have all these tools and stuff lying
a lot
around.
of gluten-free bakeries.
Yeah.
Do you see they were asking for food and they were like, please remember to bring vegan non-meat substitutes?
I know.
Jeez.
Organic only, you know, we don't want to start. We need food that expires in 4 days. These people, yeah, they have no long-term plans.
They have no concept of how you ask for something. If you're begging, you don't be like, I need that filet mignon and some fucking shrimp.
But that's the problem.
Yeah, it's like people that are bumming a cigarette and are asking for specific.
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
annoy the hell
They're
out
like, oh,
of me.
filters, fuck you.
You got a Barbro?
What? This isn't menthol?
No,
Menthol
see, like
is
that's
fine.
why, whenever I ask for a cigarette, I just straight up ask for a menthol because if I'm bumming one, I want what I smoke. And if they don't have it, cool. Like I'll just not smoke.
If
Like,
you're
it's
going
not a
menthol versus
necessity.
regular
For a
cigarette,
specific brand of menthol.
no,
You know
that's
what I mean?
pretty reasonable.
Like, no,
Saying
I can
menthol
only bum a
versus
Newport.
yeah, menthol versus regular. That's a pretty reasonable one because that's like the one big divide in cigarettes.
Yeah. You're asking for, like, you know, again, Newport, or I can only smoke a Marlboro menthol. And when you're bumming a cigarette, that's obnoxious.
Or those Camel Squeeze ones where you like, I wanted to smoke a regular cigarette and then halfway through make it a
Crush.
Crush, dude.
Crush.
It's crush, potato.
Although, is anybody surprised Satan smokes menthols?
I'm not.
I figured at least half the time.
Oh man. Although, to be fair, I smoke cloves, so I really can't fucking say anything.
Fucking hipster.
Oh,
That's how
I
I
hate
started
the smell
smoking.
of cloves.
Oh.
Smoked those Indian beaties for a while. The one where it's like wrapped up in a tobacco. That gets pretty expensive.
Al Capones are pretty good. They're pretty expensive, but they're cigarellos. You get like 10 for like $7. They're like dipped in cognac and stuff.
I used to go with those Lucky Strikes. That was my favorite until for some reason
Oh.
they stopped carrying them anywhere in California.
Do you do the filterless? I
Filtered.
used to smoke filterless.
No, I went filtered.
I haven't had a Lucky Strike in so long. It really does have a unique taste.
LSMFT.
I don't know what you just said.
It's on the bottom of every Lucky Strikes pack. Lucky Strikes means fine tobacco.
Oh, toasted.
LSMFT.
Oh. Doesn't it also say it's toasted?
I think it does somewhere else too, yeah.
I like the American Spirits, dude. Like smoking a cigar.
Ooh, American Spirits are good too.
Yeah,
It's
they're
almost
too
like
expensive though.
Cigarettes like two fucking cigarettes.
Well, American Spirits are nice because when you're smoking them, you're thinking, oh, these aren't as bad as regular cigarettes. I can smoke twice as much.
Yeah, it's like all natural lung cancer.
It's all
You don't want that
natural.
fucking
All
synthetic
natural
lung.
lung cancer.
I've been watching a video of the new PlayStation 5 game. And some of these games look fun. They look cool. I'm seeing like new ideas in gaming. And it seems
cool.
like, yeah, it seems like, you know, every game is like, I don't know, is like all the genres
Well,
have boiled
it's
down to
gonna
one
have-
thing. What?
It's gonna kind of have to be now because I mean, how much better can the graphics really get at this point?
Well, exactly.
Kind of has to be about.
Like this whole generation of games, none of them got my interest. Like none of the next gen games, not one. Since Fallout like 3, since New Vegas. I love New Vegas.
Oh yeah, New
I've
Vegas
never
is good.
played the Fallout games. My son loves them, but I've never played any of them.
Oh, you're missing out. Fallout, that's a fucking hilarious series.
It's a really cool
I
universe they made. I was homeschooled back in the day, and on my computer, my Pentium computer, we rented at the library the Fallout 1, and I've been into Fallout like ever since I was like 10. The universe is amazing. Fallout 2 you can start.
Bethesda game I played.
The only Bethesda game I ever got into was Morrowind. The other ones all lost my interest, even Skyrim. Skyrim was too damn easy.
Yeah, Skyrim was pretty fucking compared to Morrowind. That's a fair point, yeah.
It's just a game has to be challenging.
I played Oblivion. He liked Oblivion.
Although you could get some weird shit in Morrowind.
No, yeah, Morrowind was really felt really open-ended, like an MMO or something.
Oh, yeah, there was this one king towards the end of the game that I couldn't beat the game because I killed him. I don't think you're supposed to be able to. But I figured it out.
Before they learned the essential character.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to be able to kill him because then you couldn't go anywhere in the end game area without like just getting killed by guards all the time. But because he had these 2 rings that were like fucking
when you look it up,
way
like,
OP.
dude, just use console commands.
Yeah, he had like these 2 rings on that basically just made you a god. It was ridiculous, and so it was like. But then like the end game would freeze on me for whatever reason.
That's the one thing that does bug me about Bethesda is they'll just push out a game. They're like, fuck it, the community will fix all the bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of getting a game and it like being an alpha. Like that's what it feels like. So many of these games like release and then they just work on them for like 4 years. Then you're like tired of them, but it's still not officially finished. Did you guys get into any of the Dark Souls games or Demon Souls?
No.
I played Dark Souls 1 and 3, and that was it.
Isn't 2 the one that's supposed to be like ridiculously hard?
They're all super hard.
That was 3.
Oh, okay.
They're all super hard, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the whole point of Dark Souls. It's just the whole series is supposed to be ridiculously difficult.
Yeah, I've never beat one of them, and I've played a lot of all, but I never really dedicated the time I would have. Back in my early 20s, I would have beat.
I mean, why would you beat it? It's not a woman.
Haha, nice.
I mean, you practice. You got to keep that pimp hand strong on something.
Domestic violence.
That's what makes it better than other people's
Someday we
violence.
get big enough. Someday we get big enough to be able to be banned for all the fucked up shit we say.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, we made it.
I mean, how many hard R's have been on the show at this point?
A lot. A lot.
I mean, mulattoes and quadroons and octoroons have been
That's
passed.
right. Zipperheads.
Zipperhead, yellow lemon head.
Oh man. It warms the
I had that
cockles
one
at the
show where I
heart.
was literally looking up fucking Asians fucking work into my fucking whatever I was saying.
As you should. It's just more
Classic
fun that
show.
way.
I'll catch all you zipperheads later.
I don't even know what that means. I haven't been in racist circles. Most racism goes over my head. I see like everyone as individuals And I don't judge people by the color of their skin,
Oh, shut up,
but of the
faggot.
content of their character.
Shut up, Meg.
I think all genders are
Pretty
equal,
sure-
and
Pretty sure that makes you a terrible racist Nazi. Now, according to, well, I like the news.
no, it's true. I don't acknowledge my privilege. I refuse.
I always like, so I my family's like half black and Mexican, even though like I'm like super white, and the people were like, you're racist because you're white, like, but I've grown up with like my you know my next oldest sort of cousin sibling person being a black dude. Like, does that not do I hate him now? Do I hate like his fucking his kids, my nephews and nieces and shit?
Your token fucking family members.
Yeah, really. Did I do that
Fucking
just to be able to say I'm not racist? I'm only related because of that.
Well, I mean, don't you want to use social media? It seems like the only point to use social media right now is to proclaim to the world that you're not racist. So,
Oh man.
this is the Million Man March, man. Which side are you on?
Oh no.
See Atlanta, where the guy had like fallen asleep in like a Wendy's drive-thru or something.
Yep.
You guys see that?
I didn't watch the video, but I heard it explained.
I don't think I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't see where the fucked up kind of ended up tuning out. But
You
apparently when they
broke
went
up
to,
there a
cuff the
little
guy,
bit. Go ahead.
Damn it. Fucking internet connection.
Aw,
And
sorry,
am I still
buddy.
breaking up?
There you go. You're sounding good now. What's up?
Okay, showing a full signal now. We'll see. Okay.
All right, let's all
Ah,
be really quiet.
Detroit. Ah, I think Detroit's having
No, I
some
stopped
internet
talking.
poop. So I'll
Is it like robot now?
yeah, we got robot and lots of pause. You're like cutting out for like
Damn it.
5 seconds in a row,
Yeah.
and only half the
I'm gonna
words
cut
are coming in.
out. I'm gonna reset. I'll be
All right.
Yay.
So
Useless
the
piece
way
of
I
shit.
heard it explained was a guy falls asleep in a Wendy's drive-thru because he's drunk and he's in his car. Somebody at the drive-thru ends up calling the police. The police come, 2 police officers, and they wake him up and they give the guy a field sobriety test, which he failed. And then they made him take a breathalyzer. He didn't want to, and he failed that. And then he fought both the police officers and won and took one of the tasers and was running away. And then they were chasing him, and he turned around to shoot them with a taser, and he got shot. So that's what I've heard.
I mean, I can understand people being upset because it's a taser, but the reality is if he can disable one of the cops, he might be able to get a gun and shoot the other. It's like once he's starting to point a weapon, you lethal or non, you still have to take it seriously.
And a taser is a deadly weapon if you intend for it to be.
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, if he already beat the 2 police officers up and now he's got a weapon, if they are going to keep fighting him, they're going to have to, I don't know, maybe the other one should have used. You know, I didn't see the video because I'm sure there's better video that will offer like much clearer perspective on it. But it didn't sound like a reason to riot and
at this
demand
point,
the police
they don't
chief
even
or
have a fucking. There's no end game. Like none of them know what their goal is. They're not like,
No,
we'll
I
do
know.
this and we'll stop. It's just we're just doing this now.
And it's fun.
They just want to riot and loot.
It's fun
Yeah,
for them
so-
still on the street.
I don't think it matters.
It's
what
fun
the
to
video
do hood
is.
rat stuff with my friends.
I mean, legit.
Dude, they feel like winners.
You could show somebody
like doing
vacuuming
bad
pepper off
things.
of fucking scrambled eggs, and they'd get mad and call it racist at this point and start rioting.
Dude,
So,
have you guys thought about like
Or just
the way that this whole Chazz situation signals to like everyone in the country that, well, they won over here, and then the mayor and the governor stood behind him. It really encourages people to really try to take over areas of the country. And
I'm just waiting to see if they get a taste of real anarchy, where like another group of people that's just like, all right, we've had enough. We're gonna take the law into our own hands. Goes after them, you know.
Blah 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 blah.
Who says you were invited, Gaming? Why are you here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn.
You're not gay enough to be here.
Aw, Game. Who's that guy?
That was fucking unexpected. I did not see him leaving.
We're having such an intellectually stimulating dialogue, and then that guy came in and queered it.
Oh, man.
He's not gay enough to be here.
I don't know why he left. I was gonna say,
I
damn,
thought
that
you
was
kicked
fucking,
him.
like, harsh from Satan, but
I thought you laid the McStabby Pants
No.
Hammer down.
Well, I
he
mean,
just
it's not like that's the first time Satan said something like that.
Although, you know what? For that to be funny, you really have to fucking commit.
I commit all the time crimes and genocide. And
Dude, what if you're someone who is a serial killer who, to not get caught, only does it every couple months? Are you not on your way right now driving to Chazz? Like, anyone who wants to just kill someone because of their race?
Yeah, the rape rate in Chazz is like 4 times the national average.
I mean, I hear that's what's getting reported, but I haven't seen any real evidence. The Fox
I
News,
of course would never do that. I am just a simple man with very simple desires to murder, and I would never act on them because they are wrong.
I would say that rape and murder are both.
His boarding pass for Seattle. On my way. Don't stop the raping and pillaging till.
Let's make some napalm. I bet really dumb hippies are funny as hell when you light them on fire.
Yeah.
Just tell
Very
them.
naturally renewable resource.
Just say it's for Tibet, and they'll probably leave you alone. You can probably burn a couple of the people. Oh, what a free
Mr. Free Nelson Mandela.
Oh, did they capture Nelson Mandela again?
I don't know.
I think that was the other universe.
More importantly,
Wow.
none of the people in Chazz have any idea if that happened or not, but would absolutely believe you, whichever way you said the answer was.
Yeah. Well, it'd be really cool if they...
it's the Mandela effect.
It would be really cool if they took it seriously and were like, we do want to be a country. Our population is, 100 people. Let's start. What's going to be our export? How are we going to, do real private security? How we do security without cops? Like, if they're actually, how do we feed it ourselves? If they were actually taking it seriously to see the experiment play out, because I would love to see a leftist built society, but they're not building any export. It has to be subsidized, and I think that's what's going to happen.
The only question they need to be asking is, how do I wipe my own ass?
Yeah, they need to be able to afford toilet paper, or they make toilet paper, and that's their export. But they need to do something.
Their trust fund, their trust fund kids are fucking giving them all the money and shit that they fucking need.
Yeah,
they don't have the ability to wipe their own ass.
Well, most of the people that live there, it's a gentrified neighborhood. It's really expensive. Like, the condos are like $3,000-$4,000 a month. And supposedly a big part of the population are Amazon employees. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're probably on the left to choose to stay there. But the people that are really making a real paycheck that live there, eventually they're going to get tired of being extorted if that is what's happening. But, you know, all the homeless people in the whole area of Seattle are going to go to that one area. So I can't wait to watch this all play out.
I think that's probably the best option. Is just let them go. See how things turn out.
It's gonna be so great.
Well, but that's why we
single-handedly quadrupling the fucking sexual assault rate.
Yeah, that's Fox News keeps running with that story. I haven't seen real evidence of that because the person that's saying that was the police chief that got taken out. But if that is happening, it's being censored because I haven't heard it actually come out of at least their leader. I've been trying to follow this whole Chazz thing, but like anything, it's kind of hard because it's all propaganda.
There was a really good video I saw on somebody's thing with a town council meeting. I think had some council people from that city in it, and they were basically mocking and making fun of the people who were there to complain about the whole situation. And them people were fucking mad.
Oh, I bet a lot of people that live there are
mocking
furious.
them for complaining about the lawlessness.
They were like, "Oh, you think this is fucking funny?" It sounded like this little old lady was about ready to jump that table and whoop an ass.
The best part for me was when fucking that Ross Simone guy, the big fucking tough warlord guy, had to
the rapper
disown his previous homophobic tweet. He was calling some guy a faggot or whatever a bunch of times.
You're a really big
shit.
SoundCloud rapper. You can't be doing that on SoundCloud as a rapper.
Well, not those, but he had tweets where he was faggot.
No, I just think that you got to mention that he's a SoundCloud rapper. That was his former career before he became the warlord of Chazz.
SoundCloud rapper.
Up until very recently, I'm trying to avoid the use of the clown world meme or that we're in a simulation, whatever. But you know what? I genuinely I can't not use that to describe this.
Can't deny it anymore.
Elon was right. We're in a fucking simulation, and it's set to fucking clown world.
Oh man, it's possible.
I like to pretend that my social media feed is from an alternate dimension, and it's not what's happening in the universe that I actually live. My little coping mechanism.
So you're like Magog, but less of everything, except body mass.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Magog's balls each weigh a good 50 pounds. Let's hope that becomes a meme. No one will ever hear that, but it'll be some great fucking memes.
Like that one guy from that Faces of Death video. If you guys ever saw that, the guy had fucking balls that were the size of watermelons, maybe bigger.
Oh. No, but there's that one dude that they keep showing pictures of from some fucking place in Africa who had the nutsack was so big he could just sit on it like a chair.
Yeah.
That dude died.
I'm not surprised.
They took a bunch of pictures of him and put him in Time magazine and all this other shit and yada yada yada. He was this huge fucking story. And then he died before the paper, before it even came out, and no one even mentioned it.
I like how it's apparently acceptable to show testicles if they're grotesquely large.
It's a good point.
I'm really sorry I googled that.
So my testicles are legal, is what I'm hearing. They hang too low, they're a bit too big, and I sit on them often.
Giacomo says, I bet he had a ball. This... 'Cause Oh, come on, that was pretty good.
I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't hear it either.
Oh, Giacomo said, but I bet he had a ball. The old man with the
We'll humor you and laugh.
I am really fucking stoned right now. So it's.
Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to join you. My bad. I'm missing out.
Oh no.
I keep forgetting. Like, life is so boring and the same. And I guess it's better than the opposite, better than smoking all my weed. But I keep forgetting that I like marijuana and have.
Oh, man.
I like cyanide and happiness.
Sounds like
Is
a
that
punk
the thing?
thing, dude.
Ooh, I'm gonna be trying to make some dried fruit edibles now. I'm gonna puree up some fruit, mix in some like alcohol tincture, and then fucking just run it through a dehydrator and molds. Little fruit snacks to get you high.
It might be the most hipstery thing you've ever said, dude.
Sounds pretty cool. You know what doesn't sound cool? The fact that I'm putting in my resume at fast food places and don't think I'm going to even get a job.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Last time, because I'm overqualified. Like, I have to tell, the best way for me to get a job would be to pretend like, oh, it's my first. But they know, like, as soon as I'm able to go back to the work, I'm going to leave.
Oh, yeah, of course. If you could make any other job fucking happen than fast food, you're absolutely going to leave, though. Like, that would seem to be anybody who works there, like, would be ready to go the second they can.
Are you overqualified to be a bartender?
No, I don't have the knowledge of mixing drinks. I'm ServSafe certified, though. So.
Yeah, fuck it. Come work for me.
Oh, yeah?
Anybody
Do you have a place for me to put my
drinks.
trailer on? Can I put my trailer on your property?
I don't have property. I
Wow.
will.
Wait, that's
like,
a euphemism.
I know. I plan on buying.
That was good, Detroit.
I'm ignoring that, but I plan on buying
No,
some
don't. It
acreage
was really good. Sorry. Keep going.
here the next like 5 years or so, but I don't actually have any right now.
That's what I was saving up for. I was saving up for my own land as soon as this whole lockdown thing's. All my events got canceled again for the end of this month.
Another
I keep
white
waiting
man
for
trying to abduct all the land from the natives.
Yeah, because that's a exclusively white man thing. It's not like every piece of the planet has been taken over 1,000 times throughout human history by one tribe or race, or it was only
exactly.
white people in America.
That is exactly what happened. White people in America and white people in Britain. No other white people did anything, and no other black people did anything. No other.
No, and it is only white people. It's only white people that have free market economies at any level that were the racist colonialists or whatever.
Yeah, like they literally don't even bitch about people like fucking the Nordic states or the fucking Baltic states. Like, no, they're cool. Their colonialism was different because reasons.
Oh,
No. all those Asian people, no, that's different. Their colonialism was different because reasons. No. All those African nations, no. All their colonialism was different. Oh, wait, black people had colonialism? Yes, they fucking did. They were just bad at it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
here
the entirety of Africa, it was all Wakandans, dude. White man showed up.
Space Wakanda forever.
Every nation, fucking around all the other white nations, but us here in Norway, we didn't colonize. We just raped and pillaged and burned down and killed all the men and stole all the things in surrounding nations and peoples. But we didn't colonize.
the decency to go back home.
Hell, like they're literally entire fucking races of people that exist only because Africans and Asians and the Baltic states and the Nordic states and the Europeans fucking went and raped motherfuckers. There's entire races that only exist because of fucking rape. Like, and you're saying no, like only white people call it, bitch. Shut your fucking ass up.
And
Like,
nobody.
How the fuck do you think we got Filipino? It's Pacific Islanders that got dicked down by the Spanish. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're right.
Are we sure
Well,
it was rape?
Mexicans, half Spanish, half Indian, Native American.
Are we sure it was rape? The Pacific Islanders could have been really slutty.
I mean, if Cadunt is any indication, then you are 100% correct, sir.
That bitch even moans when she sneezes.
Oh,
Cadunt, I know you're not here, but if you hear, hop on. It just
She's fucking cool, but yeah, that's
it's Memorial Day, and I need to see him. It's Memorial Day. Show me your titties.
yeah, for the troops.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna say who that was about, but it was fucking hilarious. It's Memorial Day. Let me see him. Let me see him, please. I need it.
I feel like for the troops is a valid reason.
For the troops.
Show your tits for the troops.
Man, people get so fucking weird
Man,
over
you
the
hate the-
e-girls. It's fucking bizarre.
I don't even know what that is. What's an e-girl?
Like an internet
Like-
hot chick who basically hose it out to get like attention and shit. Or hose it up,
Yeah,
I
but-
should say.
And
Who-
well, you know what Simps
How are you seeing it? Like, because I don't know what it is. Like, I know that I know that
like a
kids
thought.
watch
Essentially,
people.
it's like a thought.
You know what a thought is? E-girl thought, same shit.
That
Like an
hoe.
online
Hey,
It's like, oh, it's a chick.
You're
that-
talking about like the people camming and just playing video games and talking to their chat room, and they just
no,
get
no,
giant.
no.
Yeah,
There's
very
ladies.
occasionally
There's
they
ladies
play
that stream. That's not the same thing.
The way what?
We're talking
cut
about
out.
chicks. I was gonna say there's women that stream. That's not like the same thing. Because there's actually legit streamers that are chicks for sure. But no, it's the ones that are like it's all about the sex, dude. They just want to use like the sex to get the attention or the money or whatever.
Oh well, of
Well,
course.
it's
Like
not even the
overt-
sex. It's the vague notion
Yeah,
that at some
yeah,
point
'cause
I might
there's-
hint that I might that I might hint something that might let you assume that you might think that you might get laid at some point in the near.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's brilliant.
I
You know what
give,
met-
I give them all the credit in the world.
The Simps worship.
Their
I met-
audience is stupid.
I met the saddest thing on VR chat. She's a streamer on VR chat, and she basically uses VR chat full body tracking to be like a sort of like a hooker prostitute with the
Brilliant.
audience without actually ever interacting in real life. None of them know what she looks like, and that's just like how she makes money.
Hey,
Like,
it's awesome.
Wow,
that's
Dude.
all living.
You've been
So she
streaming
never
every
showed
week.
herself?
What?
So is that how you make up the extra money from you sleeping at your job all the fucking time?
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Secretly me. That would be cool. It would be even funnier if it secretly was a dude who was just doing a lady voice too. Because that's a lot of people on VR chat.
Oh no, I've gotten to a point
Dude,
where
like,
if I hear
voice?
a woman's voice and it's kind of robot-y and fucking like a staticky, oh, that's a dude.
Yeah.
That's 100% a dude. That's through a filter. That's a fucking dude.
So what is VR chat, guys? Sorry, I'm like,
Oh.
I'm
it's-
dumb. I don't know, but it's a
literally
headset.
Fucking
virtual reality
normie.
chat.
So do you see them and you're like sitting
Yeah,
next
so
to them
in
on a
your
couch
virtual reality,
or
you're
something?
basically in any world, and the world can look like anything. Like literally just whatever the person who designed that world to look like is. And usually it's like what, I think between 15 and like 30 people per room. And you can just go around and like hang out and bullshit with people, but it's in like technically 4 dimensions.
so you can look around and
You can
see
move
the other
around, you can
people.
walk your character around.
And are they avatars of themselves? Are they animations?
Everybody picks like whatever avatar they want. The avatars look like
How
everything.
detailed is it? Like compared to video game computer models?
It's pretty close. It's not quite up as recent as the current stuff. Maybe like 10 years ago, graphics wise.
Gosh, I have to see what this looks like because, yeah, when you talk about this, it goes completely over my head because I don't understand. Like I've seen.
I mean, like the one of the main rooms that everybody hangs out in is called the Pug, and it's just a bar, and everybody runs around and does silly shit and bullshits with each other.
So why aren't comedians doing stand-up comedy shows in places like that? Because then there's like
no way
an
to make
audience
money off of it. I would imagine.
But you know what I'm saying? That sounds like
people do try, yeah.
And it's gone fucking miserably. Like those
well,
virtual.
I know they all have, but that one specifically sounds like there's enough there to make it feel like you're kind of in a room to where if it's someone that is funny, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, it feels like Norm Macdonald doing that. I would love.
You think Norm would do some VR?
Well,
comedy like Norm, like of all the comedians, you pick Norm, like the one who's least likely to do that.
Because he would make it funny because he would be caught joking about it. Because you just can't ignore the elephant in the room. It would be hilarious. Just like everyone said you can't do comedy about Corona, like, and some of the funniest comedy since this whole thing started is Norm's about Corona. I think Norm would do it. I think he would find it ridiculous and the jokes would be hilarious. But couldn't you have unlimited people in the room? Couldn't you be in a virtual 3D space like a stadium?
It depends on how many people you have.
So you're taking the dick out. You're taking Norm's dick out of your mouth now? Is that what we're okay?
No, I'm just wondering. I've never seen the technology. I want to know how good it is. Like, if I can be in a virtual reality stadium and there's a bunch of virtual reality avatars next to me that are other.
How detailed the other avatars are and how powerful your lowest standard computer is that you
that's true.
What you're describing probably could happen, but it's probably like 10 years away.
It would need to be rendered offsite, not so that way you'd
have to render in like a generic avatar for people that didn't have any real detail.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to have like everybody
the
have their own
world's cool.
Custom one. You know, that would be way too fucking hard. But you could probably put maybe at least 100 people in a room together. I would say is probably the upper limit.
It sucks. All this bullshit, racial nonsense and quarantine nonsense is going to really slow technology down the next decade.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not going to slow it down. It's going to push it on a different fucking course.
Oh, that's true, too. I like that.
We're still developing new shit fucking constantly, but because in any small, even minute inconvenience to everyday life changes
You're so
how
right. Yeah.
Things develop.
And that's why living in a free market is great, because that can happen versus a top-down authoritarian structure that's trying to manage the economy and society based on what they think is best and not being able to react quickly to changes. We're fucked because free market capitalism has lost every argument. I can't debate it well. Seems like nobody can. Or nobody believes it anymore. So maybe I'm wrong. But free market capitalism is the only thing that makes sense to me.
Hey.
This is a Wendy's.
So
it's on fire?
There you go. I was going to say, if you could take any movie and replace one of the main characters with Sloth from The Goonies, what movie would it be and what character?
With
Sloth from
shit,
Goonies.
what a question. Great question.
Is it really though? I mean,
no,
right,
it really
cool.
is. I think it's a good question.
A great question.
I mean, it's not a good question if none of us can come up with funny answers to it, but I think it's a great question.
I got mine.
That's like,
It's one too. I got mine.
hey, it's a great premise if somebody else can go with the punchline.
All right, McStabby Pants. This is your show, so you have to. You're the Colin Quinn. You got to tell us. Yeah.
Wait,
Who's
what?
going first?
Oh, fucking you go for it, Mateo. Wanna?
Oh shit! I space. What's the question?
Dumb piece of shit.
I mean, why don't you go first? Since it was your question.
Oh, I remember
God.
what it is. If I could have Swatch or whatever that
Sloth.
retard man's name, if I could have him be replace the character in a movie, and I only want this to be an alternate version because I want the original to stand because I love it. But Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and him be Michael Dean's character. So Steve Martin is trying to be as smooth and as suave as if you don't remember that movie, it's not going to make sense.
You said Michael Dean.
Kane.
Michael Caine.
Wait.
There we go.
I was so hoping he followed it up with Dean Cain.
Oh, not Dean Kane. That's Superman, isn't it?
Yep.
But you did say Michael
right.
Dean the first time.
I got my answer. I think I know.
All right.
I would like Sloth to replace Agent Smith in the Matrix.
That'd be fucking great.
Yes, because in the number 2, where they clone themselves, and there's 1,000 of them on screen at the same time doing different things. Yeah, that's the best
man.
answer.
That's good. Oh, do you got one, Dateswa?
Sloth to replace Evita movie.
Oh no,
Who?
Who's
Replace
who's
who?
In the Evita movie, replace Madonna. Sloth.
I never saw that.
I didn't know it existed.
But, it's about Ava Perón, the fucking wife of the Perón guy. And
and
I got 2, and they're from different extremes. So one, I want Sloth to play Kevin Costner in JFK. And the other is I want Sloth to play the dude Castaway, Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Oh, there you go. That'd be a good one. That might actually be a better movie.
Yeah. Tom Hanks did carry that movie, but it was overrated. There's no rewatchability to that.
Honestly, The Terminal's a better Stranded movie.
I
than
loved The
Yeah.
Terminal. I loved The Terminal. It could have been a little shorter, but I loved it.
Yeah. And that one actually has some rewatchability. I mean, not like seeing it a bunch of fucking times, but I think I've seen it maybe 3 times, and it was by the third time I watched it, it was still pretty good.
Now, don't you think that the movie Castaway could have been amazing if they cut in half the amount of scenes in the island and just did the next couple years of his life after coming back to society?
No,
because
I think that would have been a lot better done as a series, and you have the first 2 seasons.
I can see that too.
Of him being on the island, and then in the 3rd season, you see him getting he's back home, and we're seeing flash forwards or whatever, and then it's the whole 3rd season is him getting back home, and then everything after that is all the fucked up shit that happens after he's home.
I also think that it would be awesome if he gets stranded on the island and there's a den of velociraptors that he has to learn to speak their language. And
a smoke monster, and there's
yes.
some weird time machine thing.
A smoke
You have to keep
monster.
pressing the buttons.
Yes, you have to put the same number in every hour, right?
Oh my
Or
God.
something really bad is gonna happen, and you press it, even though you don't really even believe that something bad would happen, but just in case.
Dude, even the writers of that show admitted they have no idea what
Yep.
half the shit in the show fucking means. Honestly, we Dude, it's been years, and you keep asking us these questions. We don't fucking know. We let you, like, we just put random shit in, and y'all filled in the blanks. We had no idea what the fuck we were doing.
Lost is the biggest mismanagement of a TV show in history because they got a great cast and a great starting story, and as soon as it got into season 2, after what was it? It was Abrams, right? As soon as he left, because it was his project, then they just started making it even more crazy. But you're right, not having any point to any of the crazy shit they were throwing at the audience. It was
like they literally just said, if we put this in there, the audience will apply some reasoning to it. We had no idea what the fuck we were doing. Like we had a roadmap for the first 2 seasons. Like, because, like, granted, yeah, Abrams did leave after season 1, but his roadmap was still in place for season 2.
Okay,
that's why that one
makes
didn't
sense.
seem as ridiculous.
Season 2 was good. So even season 3 might have been good. It wasn't really until the last couple or last 3 seasons that
season 4 was where it fucking lost me. The fucking time machine that turned out not to be a time machine, that turned out to be a bomb, that turned out not to be a bomb, that turned out.
I know.
Fucking stop.
As soon as the time travel got introduced, I'm like, okay, well, there better be a really elaborate tie together. That never happened. When they found the pirate wheel stuck in the rock and they had to move it to go and tie it, it's the worst show.
Dude, like, the thing is, though, like, it had the most dedicated, loyal fan base I've seen from any fucking show, and like this is like at the dawn of social media, when people really weren't on. Like, the only people you had online talking about the show were fucking losers who spent like all their time in like fucking forums and chat rooms and shit.
But they saw that was happening, and they took advantage of it because they were like making all these Dharma websites and putting up just weird videos that would correspond with the show to tie it into some kind of weird science. And I watched all those fucking videos thinking I was going to learn something and figure stuff out. Yeah, fuck all those people involved in that.
It had the opportunity to be the best show on TV of all fucking time. But the fact that I agree. The writers literally admit, like 10 years later, like, yeah, we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. We just put random shit in.
Do you remember how immersed you were in the show? Like when they found the hat?
Okay. I watched all of season 1, or like almost every episode of season 1, because it was like a big fucking deal when it came out. And then I kind of stopped watching it for a while, and then went back and like binged it later on.
Okay, I see.
Like,
watching it week to week.
I didn't follow up with it. Like I watched season 1 and maybe like bits and pieces of season 2, and then I kind of dipped out. But then I went back and binge watched all of it, like right before the final season started, and then watched the final season.
I never watched the show.
Yeah,
right. Because you don't watch things that exist. All you watch is your fever dreams.
You got to remember, Stabby's only been on the planet for like 4 years.
Oh man,
where was he the other 875 years? Get it? Because you're old.
I remember when the Brontosaurus used to block the roads.
And it was perfectly fine to run over them then, too.
Yep.
Were you there for Jesus riding the dinosaur that was eating a pineapple?
Yeah, oh, that was pretty fucking cool. That was,
they immortalized that in the creation.
Oh, jeez, why you had to put the picture of the ball sack in the chat? Ah, mother.
Somebody put a ball sack in the
screen.
chat.
All right, so I'm not going to look at that. But I'm legit just
general.
I'm not going to look. I'm legit just waiting for...
I guess I'm going to do it the other way so it doesn't... You'll only see it if you actually click on it. That was
so
unfair.
Sad.
My apologies.
But no, like, I'm waiting for... I'm waiting for somebody to get trapped by like protesters or fucking Antifa, or like I don't even give a shit if it's some fucking right wing group. Like if you block somebody off, like you block off their car in the fucking road or some shit, I'm just waiting for someone to just drive through and claim it was lawful imprisonment. They had detained me unlawfully, so I escaped.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm waiting for some of the people that get fired for saying shit when they're not at work to claim unpaid wages. Because if you're an hourly schmuck and they're expecting you to be like when you're not at work also following certain rules, shouldn't they be required to pay you for those hours?
I mean, like if you're a salary worker and there's a bunch of clauses in your contract because they write a contract for every goddamn salary employee.
Oh yeah. No,
But
I'm
like,
talking about the hourlies. Anybody hourly.
If you're an hourly dude and you get fucking fired for saying something on Twitter, oh yeah, fucking unpaid wages. Like, how many hours of my life have I been working for the company when I wasn't at work? Yeah, fucking pay me, bitch.
And they can't claim that your hourly wage that pays you get paid for all the hours you did work counts for that, because then they're trying to double pay or double work the hour. You know, like they can't claim, oh well, we need you to work 4 extra hours, but we already paid you 8, and that's all you're getting, kind of thing.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh, Mad Metal Man agrees with the unlawful detainment. That's good reasoning. But yeah, it's just something to fight back that's just extremely litigious, you know. See these people fucking taking down a little peg. They need to go find the fucking lawyers for the Westboro Baptist Church, because those people used to get money out of everyone. Because that was how they made their money. They'd go and protest, and then people would like inevitably assault them, and they would just go after the fucking bank accounts. That's the primary income of the Westboro Baptist Church.
I didn't know that.
Lawyers. Yeah, the guy that was the big guy at the top was a really, really well-known attorney, and like a lot of the other people were as well. And sue the fuck out of people, and they'd be even happier if they could get it somewhere where they could potentially sue, like, you know, like somebody who owned a piece of property or something. Then, you know, somebody with bigger money.
Yeah, fuck them.
Just gotta get those people, hire them. They'll fucking they'll make anybody anything, I'm sure, when it comes down to that shit. What? We'll get you some money out of that. Maybe there'll be like a rooftop Korean patrol company that gets like put into place in some of these big cities.
Yeah, with motherfucking AK, motherfucking 47s. See that video? That fucking bitch?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was like bitching.
Yeah, for sure.
Like set on repeat for like 10 minutes. Talking about how she couldn't loot and torch the store.
Yeah.
They're outside with AK mother 47s.
Well, I think that they just need to get some pickup trucks and mount some fucking like assault rifles or machine guns on them, like the terrorists do in the Middle East, and just start patrolling the cities for like a fee.
Movie.
Yeah, for like a fee, you know. Like if Antifa's already LARPing, we might as well have everybody do it. You know, let's not leave anybody out.
Dude, I got into this feminist. She's a socialist feminist, but she's canceled by the left. But she has so many like unique perspectives on all this shit. Like one of them being almost all of the reason J.K. Rowling's got under so much heat is because so much of feminists and feminism and all the trans and furries and just every kind of alt community, it goes back, and it's got such a high percentage of them are super into alternative worlds and Harry Potter and LARPing, and she wrote a book on how it all ties together, and it's so fascinating. I didn't make it sound fascinating, but it is fascinating.
Well, if you have a physical allergy to work, and you want to feel like you've accomplished something, there's no better way than a fantasy world where you can make up whatever sort of title you haven't earned or becomes whatever mythological creature you want to be.
Yeah.
And then be like, yeah, now I am successful. I still haven't actually done any real work, so, I don't have any money other than, mommies and daddies, but
and it's those,
I'm a big thing.
And those
better than developing a personality.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can kind of see some of the same shit.
Personalities are hard.
You can kind of see some of the same shit in like the KKK, like the super extreme.
Stabby, I have a question for you. So, I had this thought the other day, but doesn't these last couple weeks kind of prove that this, even if you do buy that they're really a fringe small part of society, but these really hateful white people that really want to kill black people, like, not one homemade explosive has been thrown into a crowd. Not one sniper got somewhere and just started picking off these people in the streets. Like, they're destroying all our jobs. Like, I'm one of these people, can't go back to work. Like, now they're protesting racism in general.
Well, I also think
and taking over the
what
cities.
What you're saying is, they took your germ.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But nobody has resorted to starting to kill and snipe out protesters yet. So I think, where are they? Because they have the guns, The left sees that there's thousands of white people that have all these guns, and they want nothing more than to, kill black people. There's like nobody.
Yeah.
Because just to let everyone know out there, you can do it right now and get away with it, probably. Like, you look up how to make a homemade.
Is that a call to action button?
No. I'm just saying, people, you and your.
I'm not saying you should, but you should.
I'm just saying people could. Nobody wants to, and that's what I'm pointing to. But if anyone out there wants, you get away with it right now.
Homeland Security to the show. I appreciate that.
And it's good. We're testing and making sure they're doing our job. The McStabby Pants Show is all about keeping government accountable.
Yeah, there you go. I think that. Oh yeah,
like they got the budget for all this internet surveillance. Like, yeah, I need to be watched by somebody. Please watch me live, 8 p.m. Eastern time and midnight Eastern time on DLive or Twitch. Mateowana. Sorry, decided to throw a little plug in.
Oh wow, Detroit's starting to try to get talking shit about you in the chat because you apparently can't see it.
I'm out of the chat.
Know about it.
I'm not. Oh well, if I don't have to look at testicles,
I can. Is he wasn't seeing it.
No, the YouTube stream chat. That's it.
Oh yeah, I couldn't find it. I was looking for it.
It was so dumb. I had to point it out, Detroit. I'm sorry. I was like, fucking what?
It's all good. I already tried to find it.
No Girls Allowed clubhouse in the tree next.
I mean, that's the only reason I'm here.
I don't know if this is so much No Girls Allowed as in like no girls are brave enough to come on. Or stupid enough, like they'd be like, no, those guys are all assholes. You should just stay the fuck out of there.
Semi-literate, semi-retarded. Nah, I think I'm good. I'll take a pass here, bud. I'll take a pass.
I don't know about semi-retarded. Maybe fully.
You never go full retard.
Oh. that was pretty good.
Well, speaking of going all retarded, the mentally challenged, they go to sleep early. And that's what I gotta do. I'm not feeling good tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fighting a headache a little bit tonight. I'm not being very funny or helpful in this.
Coward.
I know.
I know what's going on, dude. It's cool. It's cool.
No,
Thank
you don't know what's going on. I'm getting off. I'm not blowing you guys off to watch comedy with my followers. I'm logging off in general. But how do if I want to check in on your show, how do I find it next time? I can't find it.
YouTube Untitled Studios.
That's where I was. Oh, that's right. We weren't live at the very beginning. That's why I couldn't find it.
Dumbass.
Yeah, my bad. You're right. All right. I love you guys. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching out there, everybody.
Just stopping by.
Peace out, man.
Sure thing.
Take
Later,
some
Miss Stabby.
Midol and go to bed.
Thank you, Detroit. Satan, always a pleasure.
Okay.
Take your lemon before you go.
I mean, it sucks we didn't have our normal, inflammatory rhetoric back and forth at each other this time. The audience missed out. But I'll remember
Shut
to
the fuck
write
up,
some
nigger.
good faggot jokes for you for next time.
I can't miss you till you leave, nigger.
Oh, you come
Later,
wants us to
fella.
tell your entire audience is here anyway.
Later, man.
Yeah, no. My entire audience is there. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Later, man. Oh, man. I'm very confused now. Yay!
God, Mateo Wanna guy's such a dick, ain't he?
So he, just in case he's listening, right?
Fuck.
Oh, he does have a rather long goodbye period. Yeah, that is a very long goodbye.
Oh, dude, last week, it literally, he stayed on for like another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We kept kind of dragging him back.
Oh, that was
We should
good.
start doing that deliberately, like when you know what I mean?
Just
to make
save
him
up some good
stay on.
conversation pieces.
Yeah, we'll save it for when he wants to leave.
Make it exciting.
That'd be a good bit.
Oh, man,
Really easy to do.
I made the best fucking shepherd's pie tonight. It was so good. Half ground beef, half sausage. You just can't go wrong after that, man.
The fuck is a shepherd's pie?
It's like sort of like a pot pie, but there's no crust. It's just topped with mashed potatoes and cheese on top.
It's basically a layer of true shepherd's pie is supposed to actually ham or whatever. It's basically usually like some kind of ground meat mixed with gravy and
Yeah, or
what
like
kind of,
carrots and peas.
what kind of
and
vegetables
corn,
you like.
green beans, that kind of thing.
Carrots, peas, corn, green beans. Yeah, and then cheese on top of that.
Well, it's got to be
Fucking
topped with the
great.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes, and then with the cheese, basically, I'll usually put that on the top and then put it under the broiler.
Yeah, you got to get it nice and brown.
It's that kind of like hard coating, and then it's all gooey underneath.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Good shit. It's basically like the whitest food ever. Fucking fantastic.
I'm honestly surprised you've never had it. It's one of those good budget meals. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have a lot of money, it's pretty darn tasty for what it costs.
No, if I ever just got I got ingredients at the house, but I got nothing to make a meal with, I'll just throw some whatever meat I got and whatever veggies I got, and throw it in a hobo pack. Just wrap it in foil, put it in the oven or put it on the grill or some shit.
Together. Oh, that's a good way to go. Yeah, it's not much different than that. I mean, shepherd's pie just adds gravy and mashed potatoes,
Yeah, dude, I always
good,
got fucking potatoes here, either actual potatoes or those instant ones, because the instant ones are super fucking cheap and they're really not that bad.
No, I prefer instant mashed potatoes personally, because I'm really bad at making regular mashed potatoes.
Yeah, my son loves fucking mashed potatoes.
If I want mashed potatoes, I'm using the instant stuff, because fuck making mashed potatoes. That shit's just a hassle. But I use potatoes. I do a lot of stuff with potatoes. I just don't make mashed potatoes because that
steamer?
process is
Because it's real
too
easy if you have
much.
a steamer.
I don't.
get a steamer, man.
No, like the
Mashed potatoes way easier.
The way I make mashed potatoes is fucking wash them, skin them, wash them, chop them up, cube them like fairly small, boil them, take them out, mash them, and then do them that way.
I've been using a ricer
It's
with
way
them.
better with a steamer. And that same shit steamer instead of boiling them.
People also told me about that, about the fucking air fryer. The air fryer's the best. You gotta get an air fryer, dude. Everything's better with an air fryer. It fucking sucks. I hate it. It's a bitch and a half to clean. I don't like it. Fuck all y'all.
Mashed potatoes. Shouldn't want to fucking cook potatoes in an air fryer.
No, I'm just talking about. Okay, you need to get a steamer. If you want this, you got to get a steamer. No, the last appliance somebody told me to get is fucking dumb.
It's way fucking easier.
I don't know. No more appliances. I'm done.
I don't know. A ricer makes for smooth mashed potatoes.
After this, I swear to God.
The next appliance I'm buying is a silencer and some grenades. That's it.
They're called suppressors.
I was talking about chloroform.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I didn't know, actually.
But I call bottles of chloroform silencers.
Oh, his mashed potatoes have pepper and cream cheese in it.
Pyrohypnol.
Ooh. Dude, I fucking love that one scene in the first Human Centipede where like just like that 3 little seconds. Rohypnol. Date rape drug. Like he just says it all weird as shit for no fucking reason.
Oh man.
I thought that was GHB.
I had a client that was on
Never
Rohypnol.
really made sense to me. Like why? Like people are hooked on like the G8 member. Like how do you get hooked on something?
I can't hear you.
How do you get hooked on something you can't remember? I think is the joke.
Oh. I mean, like GHB is fun to do, especially when you're smoking a little bit of dope.
Just gives you that little extra buzz.
Yeah, and like you're not taking a bunch of it. Like the thing is, like you take like you know, like those bottle caps, like the little top of like the water bottles.
Yeah.
Right, like you'll have like 3 of those in a night.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what like the normal dose for GHB is, so I've never partaken. Oh, it's usually a lot. Okay.
Okay, well, like three of those taking it once will probably knock you the fuck out.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Like, so if you take like a third of that and spread it out over the whole night, it can be fun. It can be kind of fun. I mean, you might fucking get a little bit fucking heavy-headed, but
oh yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
nah. But like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta mix it with shit. You can't just do it by itself. It's not fun that way.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because like. Like alcohol almost always has to have like nicotine or like weed with it, you know, to really be a good. You gotta smoke while you drink. You gotta smoke something.
Yeah, like either smoke something or eat something. Like, but you gotta be consuming something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, eating when you're drunk. That was always fun.
Eating is always fun for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you know some people actually wait till they're hungry?
Wait till they're hungry. Ah, nice dates.
Wait, why? Why would they do that?
It seems.
What is hungry?
It seems so counterintuitive.
Well, you know
to me.
that Jim Gaffigan bit. He does the thing where he offers his friend a donut. And the guy says, "No, I'm not hungry." And I remember I was thinking the headline or the punchline in my head before he said it. Yeah, what does that have to do with it? My fat ass was literally thinking that, not as a joke, but what the fuck does being hungry have to do with eating a donut? It's amazing. I'm fucking well over 300.
Oh man, my favorite donut is the plain old fashioned. Like I think most people go with like chocolate or maple or something, but just that plain old fashioned is the bomb.
Like just like the regular like glazed donut.
No, not even glazed. Just no icing. It's just the plain old fashioned.
Okay, that I'm on board with you.
That is fucking dead the
Does
best.
a Napoleon count as a donut, or is that just a regular paste?
I don't know what
Not
a
really a
Napoleon
donut.
is.
One that has like a layer of like pastry shit, like a layer of custard, another layer of pastry, like a layer of chocolate, it's got like 5 or 6 layers: chocolate, custard, and
Oh, that sounds like an
Pastry shit.
eclair kind of thing almost. Or like a
and
parfait,
yeah, but this
maybe.
is just layered, and it's like cut into squares. Let's see if I can find.
That sounds fucking delicious. Is what it sounds.
Dude, they're fucking great.
Napoleon,
dude,
a
but-
French cream-filled
Well, they're-
pastry.
like when I lived in upstate New York, there was a place that would always have them on Sundays, and they're just fucking fantastic. But I haven't really been able to find them anywhere else.
Yeah, they're
Or
just they're a
made
pastry.
with, like,
They're not really a
strawberry or
donut.
something. Yeah, I can find a
Donut's
good
got to be
picture
deep
of what
fried, man.
that's kind of what I figured. Oh, here's a good.
Man, you wanted to go real hipster on that favorite donut, man. You're like, I prefer the Napoleon.
Oh fuck, that is a good.
God damn.
Yeah, but dude, it's ordinary, dude. Like I thought that was the way it was. You know, it's a kid. Whatever you have in your place is what everybody has everywhere,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
nobody do things. The only one I found was like at a pastry shop, but they use like strawberries and shit instead of just straight chocolate.
they fucked up your chocolate by adding fruit.
It's fucking the nerve of those fucking assholes.
Oh, god damn. Sorry about that. I usually try to mute that.
Dumbass.
Yay.
He's on that. Damn, that sounds.
So what are the kids talking about these days? What's cool with the kids? We keeping it hip? We keeping it real?
Get out.
We trying to be gangsta here?
Yeah, that's that.
Can we rap about it so that the kids will understand?
Please get out.
I posted a picture of like what I was talking about.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
the
what
kind
I
of
saw. I looked it up. Yeah, I googled that shit. That is a pastry. That is not a donut, man. That didn't even look close to like a
They
donut.
sold them with donuts. Like it was, you know. That's why I was kind of assuming, you know, putting it in the donut category.
That just looks like an excuse to eat like pudding and chocolate.
It does kind of look like a passive suicide attempt, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we don't condone passive suicide attempts here.
Yeah, don't fuck around with it. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, really. The last thing you want to fail at is
Soldier
that.
boy.
Can you imagine having to live with that failure?
I mean, Critical Cracker shot himself in the chest and still managed not to fucking die, so...
He didn't. Did he just erase his online presence after that became known? Is that what happened?
I
have
haven't
not
seen him
seen or
around.
heard of that guy at all since then. Which leads me to wonder if maybe he didn't survive.
No, because he was around for like a year later.
Damn.
After he
Dude,
came
that
back.
reminds me, dude, I came across a video. The guy was talking. And they actually brought you up, Satan, as the person that Yobi seems to hate the most. Did at one point.
Yeah, the free thinker, or whatever that dude's name was. You know, like he showed me that video, and I was like, dude, you wasted my fucking time. Oh no, that was just the trailer. Like, here's the whole video. No, I clicked on the link. I watched the whole video. That's why I want my fucking time back. Holy shit! Like that dude hasn't got better at making videos since he started in like 2014. Like, stop. Like, you still
Forbidden thinker.
Yeah, the forbidden thinker. That motherfucker. Like, it was
Really long. It's like 26-minute video about fucking Yobi.
Yeah, and I watched it on like 2.5 times speed, and it was still too fucking long.
Yeah. Great audio quality, huh?
I don't get it.
Mine, dude. Fucking shitty audio.
Oh man, Yobi was the one I
I
just
know, I just
stopped
thought it was
talking
funny.
to at a certain point because he just got obnoxious.
Like you just kept yelling, calling everyone, you're just a faggot. You're just a faggot. Like, if you don't agree with me, you're just a faggot. Like, you like, of anyone in this room, you're the closest to sucking a dick. Shut your fucking mouth.
There were a lot
Anybody
of
who
wacky
bothers to be an
characters.
anti-MGTOW, that'd be pretty fucking retarded.
There were a lot of really wacky characters that I used to watch, man. Like Liz and that one dude. Oh, I forget what his name is.
Zephanorian.
That
Yeah,
ended up in that
dude, I'll
weird
try to look
relationship with
them up.
her and her husband and him and I don't fucking know what.
Hey,
that
just
was
remember,
pretty fucking sad.
it
was actually
was
cool for a while. Well, dude,
It was
honestly,
an
I will
emotional
say-
connection, not a physical one.
Oh fuck!
Oh
Dude,
man, how
like,
much would
the
that
actual
hurt?
Show, Liz's actual show was not that great. Like, honestly, the chat was really the entertaining part.
Yeah, nobody went for
You
the
know
show.
what I mean?
Yeah, nobody went for the show.
It was
I always
okay.
went for the chat and the people that were there, like basically making fun of the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
dude, that was the fucking greatest.
I used to use her streams like I do everyone's streams as an excuse to hang out and do whatever the fuck we're doing on that stream, and then she started charging people to come play Quiplash.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
I think my exact words were, "You can go fuck yourself."
That's pretty good. Appropriate.
Wasn't there like basically just a whole big group of people that like all wanted to make money off of YouTube but didn't have like an audience to make money off of YouTube with? And they would have like really, really small audiences and just like basically try to blackmail them.
Dude, I think they went after. There was like routinely give them like a sizable amount of money. Like one time they didn't. He wasn't there to do it or whatever, and they fucking like got in contact with him and like fucking guilted him into giving him money that he normally donated.
Oh wow!
Yeah, those
fucking horrible.
Yeah, no. I hate to quote myself here, but go fuck yourself.
I was like, damn, that's fucking some fucked up shit.
That was
I mean,
the money you normally.
I look at it like this: like, nobody here is on YouTube because their life is going well.
That's exactly what I say in the recovery meeting.
and this is not too far off from that, man. Like, let's be honest.
Stories are better at recovery meetings.
If I wanted to hear about a grown ass man sucking a dick, I'd just not listen to that. I wouldn't. There's no, I wouldn't listen to that.
Oh man, it depends on the recovery meeting you go to, because I've had to take clients to meetings, and like the marijuana anonymous meetings are pretty fucking great.
Would say.
Yeah, the stories there
Actually,
are
I did
just
nothing
so
for like
mild.
a really long time.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's
No,
like
the AA one, wild stories there. Crystal meth, a CMA.
oh
those
yeah,
two
if
are
you
the
want
best.
crazy stories, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like being chased by fucking federales and fucking.
Yeah, the drunk ones are
Please
really
roll.
boring. Like the drunk ones are just not that great. The Alcoholics Anonymous, those are always kind of depressing. Then I lost
I
my
just,
wife
like,
and my kids, and I fucking puked on the dog. You know, just fucking, oh.
Speaking of
It can
depression-
be, dude, but some of them are pretty. Going to the right.
try not to talk over you, but you keep cutting in and out, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do it anyway. I looked up Critical Cracker, and the dude has 285 subscribers, and a year ago he put out a video, the last video he ever put out. It said, "Let's talk about depression."
Wow.
And
Ironic.
yeah, that dude killed himself. That dude definitely killed himself. Hey, at least he finally accomplished something. He failed and failed, but then he tried again, and he succeeded.
He persevered. 7, sir.
Well. He won't be missed. Oh yeah, why does gaming's channel keep devolving into people like fighting?
Because me and Addy are there, and that's what we.
Because, like, I don't even get when people are mad. Like, I didn't realize either of those two dudes were mad the other day when I was on there. I was like, I feel really bad. So I guess they got
What
pissed.
two dudes were mad?
Fucking Ed and Floyd, I think.
Ed's always mad.
I think they were drunk and I just wasn't picking up on it.
Yeah, it's way fucking emotional, dude. Holy fuck.
Okay, dude's king of the Sparks, like legit.
Wait, is he
Like-
the one that was dating the fucking autistic bitch? Fuck. I mean, Aiden Powell.
Dating an autistic person would be rough. That would be fucking hard to
Wait,
do.
Is he the one that was dating Aiden Paladin? I think it was someone else.
Whatever chick he was with was the size of like all of Pinoid's exes.
It was, or maybe not, dude. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah, no, and I'm like Aiden Paladin, like he's kind of fucking retarded and a wee bit racist and a little bit retarded, and also a little bit retarded, but she's actually fairly attractive. Like she's not ugly as shit. I don't think Ed could get that. Even if she is a little
There
bit
was
retarded,
somebody on
a wee bit
like,
racist and a little bit retarded.
fucking whining and complaining about the fact that fucking Aiden Paladin broke up. Was super sad about it. And the shit he was describing, I was like, she sounds like she obviously was not the person you thought she was. She's obviously a fucking horrible person. You know, probably just get over it.
Yeah, fucking people with emotions, right?
Sorry.
Right? Like I genuinely don't understand it. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just whining that much about losing her, wanting her back. Like, dude, she's obviously not. Obviously, you know, had her representative. Like, most
reset
people
Discord.
broke up. What?
Reset Discord.
Fuck. All right, I'll be all right.
Oh man,
Jesus,
Dude,
like, I'm
almost-
trying not to talk over him, but like
But
he
the roboting
chimes
in and
in.
out is really hard to follow. Yeah.
Right, like he'll start saying something and then it'll cut out, and I'm like, is he done or should I say something now? Son of a bitch! Fuck.
True. All right, let's see. What were we talking about? I mean,
People
I
with
already
emotions.
forgotten.
People with emotions
emotions.
and why they're the worst.
Yeah, that's rough.
No, like fucking Pinoid was sitting there, like I was sitting there talking about how like I don't understand how people get all emotional and butthurt about words being said on the internet. And then, well, it was like just a couple months ago, like you was getting all butthurt over something I said. It's like fucking when, dude? A couple months ago, I was saying something. You get all butthurt. It was like, I mean, you were a little bit drunk, and he was. it was over a fucking year ago, and I was trashed. I looked at some of the shit I sang in DMs on that same day. I couldn't type for shit. I was annihilated. And then he wants to go, oh yeah, you were getting overly emotional. Like, no, dude, I was blackout. Like, what the do you mean?
Oh no.
Like, and that I understand. And he was like, oh yeah, like it happens to happen every couple of months. Like it happened once a year ago. The fuck you talking about?
Those guys made me agree with Pinoid. I was not happy about that. He's like, no, murder is murder. There's no fucking... Well, what did you mean by it? You didn't mean to murder that person, but you did.
Dude, I've been seeing some of the dumbest fucking takes about just random shit, but like almost all of it has to do with some political something or some social thing going on at the time. But just these dumb fucking takes. Like, this guy literally looked me dead in my eyes and said, Fox is a left-wing news site.
That's...
How fucking right do you have to be to go?
But no, like, he was like, oh yeah, like, fucking, whenever Rupert Murdoch was running it, it was right-wing as hell. But ever since his sons have been taking it over, it's all fucking left-wing nonsense now. It's like, you
how fucking far right-wing do you have to be to call Fox left-wing news?
Like, I was
fucking further right than Richard Spencer.
And Richard Spencer isn't even right-wing. He's just a left-wing and a racist.
It is an interesting combination.
No, like he's super fucking left-wing. He wants an authoritarian state that controls everything, but he wants it to benefit the white race.
Oh yeah, fucking the race people are so fucking funny.
Like, no, so like he's a legit fucking Nazi. Like, he wants an authoritarian left-wing dictatorship, and fuck all the niggers. Like, that is his whole fucking policy.
Wait, so is in his racially pure ethno state, would they allow like Mexicans or like Asians or like Polynesians or whatever?
I
just
think
the black people that he wants out, or is it just anybody that's not white?
I think it's basically everyone but Asians and whites. Like, for whatever reason,
isn't he dating an Asian chick?
Yeah, no, I don't know what it is, but
you can't say no to that Japanese pussy. You know what I mean?
I don't know what it is, but like every single legit, like, I am a white supremacist, white superior race. But I mean, the Japanese girls, though, I don't know. They're really cute. And I was like, why is every hardcore racist like super into fucking?
There's an anime
fucking
that just came out
racist
this
and
year.
fucking weeaboos.
Right?
It's,
like, I don't.
It's basically like a play on The Perfect Japanese Wife, except it's with a kitsune like fox spirit that looks like a 10-year-old who's really 800 taking care of some guy.
Yeah, fucking
and she does all the traditional wife stuff. Like, there's no sex or anything. It's just like she cooks the traditional meals and she like cleans his ears for him and like massages his feet and shit. Like, just real fucking weird. Like almost straight out of the 50s, but it's from like this year Japan. They were like,
what is this, like a paid service or like what?
No, he deserves it because he's so good, because he works so hard. So the fox spirit is sent to like help him like relax and de-stress so that he doesn't like live in depression because he's working so hard and has nothing to show for it.
Okay, I didn't hear the fox spirit part first. I thought this was just like something that was happening in Japan. Like, what is this, like a paid service, or is that just what wives are now? Like,
it comes off as like,
couldn't they leave
propaganda.
it just to the vending machines with used panties?
Yeah, really. It comes off basically like they're like, we got to make sure that this appeals to little girls with the fox spirit, and then they'll learn what it's like to be a proper wife in Japan. We got to train them young. It's not even really that sneaky about it. It's just like, oh, that's pretty fucking hilarious. Oh, and then they
No,
have
like,
a...
one of the weird things about like fucking when people talk about misogyny in other cultures, whether they're talking about like Hispanics or Asians or like not just Asians but like each individual country, because they all have their own separate kind of subcultures and stuff.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But like they always leave out like, well, okay, women have to do this and women have to do that. Well, yeah, okay, but men also have to do this, and if they don't, they're fucking shunned by society.
Oh yeah, like the Japanese men have to
fucking
work like
case for
80
women.
hours a week and never see their fucking kids and
Yeah,
sleep in the
and also
fucking office half the fucking life, you know?
they are legally like mandated by the state to take care of their parents in their old age, and if they don't, they can go to fucking jail.
Damn.
Like if they are unable to because they're poor, they can go to jail.
In Japan?
Yeah.
Damn. I did not know that. That's crazy.
But they talk about how
counterintuitive.
women are expected to be subservient to men. Okay, yes, but men are legally required to be subservient to the state. Shut the fuck up. There's a difference here.
Yeah.
There is a difference in severities, and you are ignoring the worst of it.
Yeah.
Now, and their society is cool with it. I think it's a bit weird. I mean, it could use some improvements, but whatever. Like every society has their own weird idiosyncrasy.
For them? Well, now it's kind of falling apart, but yeah, it was working for them for a long time.
Yeah, it worked for them for a very long time. But now their society is kind of falling apart. And I'll give the feminists.
We fucked them up so hard that they want to be white. That's the problem.
we bombed them into weeaboo.
Basically. Do you see
no,
the
but like,
fucking... I was gonna say that the chicks now all make themselves so pale they look like white chicks. Like that's the super hot slutty thing.
Mm-hmm. And like a lot of them will even
like
do.
They're losing the eye fold thing too.
They're
like
using makeup to
chicks I
downplay it. They're using makeup to downplay it and make it look not as deep.
Yeah, like they are quite literally like doing contour shaping makeup on their like cheeks and their jawline and their eyes and stuff to make their appearances a bit more
Anglo.
Anglo and also fucking Nordic.
Yeah, a little
like,
bit
Nordic, everyone just goes, oh, they're being real fucking white. Well, no, it's a very specific kind of fucking white.
Well, because their facial shape naturally only lends itself to one really like white look.
Yeah, well, a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, obviously, yeah, not everybody.
Yeah. Like in general, let's yeah. But yeah, no, it's fucking weird, dude. Like Japan is a fucking fascinating, like their cultural history changing from every fucking era and every major boom and every major like disaster and all these different fucking things has changed them drastically so many fucking times, but they always within a generation or two they adapt to it like fucking that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's weird. Like no other culture, they adapt to drastically new lifestyles within the span of a generation.
I think it's living on an island, man. Because shit's gonna go sideways a lot more often for people like in their early development on an island that small. Like hurricanes and shit hit there all the time. They're always having like tidal waves and shit. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if periodically in history they just lost certain skills.
Well, I mean, yeah, like there's evidence that there were things that were invented in Japan, like whether it was like 50 to 100 years prior to when they got invented other places on the world, but they didn't have them centuries later.
Because
like,
it got wiped the fuck out.
Right, like whether it was by war or conquest or fucking just natural disasters.
Well, also they kill themselves a lot for like honor and shit.
I mean, not so much anymore, but yeah.
Well, yeah, they used to kill
they
themselves
used to
a
be
lot
huge
for
fucking thing.
honor and shit. That was like a big thing for a long time. And it was up until like I think they have pictures and shit from like the 50s and 60s, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's the 30s.
That was a yes and no. Like that wasn't so much a culture thing as it was a very specific subset of parts of the culture. Whereas like no, the
How
modern
ironic that
stuff
it's
is
died
bad.
off.
So like we're yeah. So we're intentionally going back to this older, a bit more well established, even if it was a bit more draconian culture. And I mean, I kind of understand it. Like it's what a lot of the fucking conservatives are doing now, like in a really dumb way, but they're fucking doing it. Like
Oh, yeah.
they're trying to buck the new system by going back to the old system.
Yeah, oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Like, so suddenly, like, oh, we gotta be super religious again, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of a common thing, though, isn't it? Whenever you have, like, upheaval, societal upheaval, people tend to want to go back to, like, things that worked prior to that. Especially if it's, like, from when they were a kid. You know, like, oh, yeah, well, when I was a kid, that was perfect and everything worked fine. So if I start going back and doing that again, obviously everything should work out.
Kinda, yeah. It's not the most effective or the most, beneficial, but whatever. I mean, and obviously, in the case of the Japanese, like, yeah, killing yourself is obviously not the best beneficial or the most lucrative, but hey, whatever makes you feel better. Is Day2 even here anymore? Did he just die?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Okay.
Yay! Oh, he's just posting hot pictures of Asian chicks in the fucking chat.
Yeah. Well, no, those are the two of the ASMR chicks I listen to. That's
Oh, yeah.
Kind of where
That's
so-
definitely a weird sex
trying to
thing.
make it look like they don't have the eye.
Yeah, exactly.
You're-
yeah. The
You're
epicenter
softcore
cold.
porn?
He's not even going to
No.
dignify that with a response. Oh, no, he did. Okay. No.
Like it legitimately started as a fetish.
What, the ASMR thing?
Yes.
I just people or listen to. I don't watch them.
Yeah, whatever. But no, like that it started out as a fetish. Like it was the whispering thing. And then like that developed into the more like the whispering and the tapping and the tactile bullshit. To now it's just a fucking thing on YouTube where people get like microphones that look like ears and shit, and they're sitting there licking it and like fucking like tonguing the fuck out of it and sticking Q-tips in there and tapping it. It's like, no, like that's a fetish.
Yeah,
and you
some of
fucking
that's
know
fucking
it
weird.
is.
Oh, yeah. The people
No,
don't
I've
sexualize
seriously
me.
never jacked it to anything. I seriously just listen to it because it helps me fall asleep.
Those chicks are pretty hot, though, man. I could see jacking it to them.
Yeah, they're
I mean, to
cute.
be fair.
Yeah, but no, I legitimately. I'll tell you if I did.
I don't
Fucking
believe
dare.
you. I don't believe you.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Oh, no.
But yeah, no, I've seen the shit. There is literally the ASMR erotica shit. They're literally, well, yeah, I guess they don't last long on YouTube, but that shit definitely exists. Yep.
So I'm just sending gaming another message.
He really didn't come back, dude. What the fuck?
I think he might be butthurt, dude. Like I was just fucking with him and he bailed.
Yeah, he seems like I haven't watched many of his streams lately, but I don't know. The last time he was on, he was in a fucking pissy mood. I don't know if that's carrying over still or what the fuck's going on with him.
He seemed fine. Last night, this morning, whatever that was. Yeah. No. I guess it. I guess it was like
stream.
Well, no, he did like a 10-hour stream and then like another 5-hour one right after.
Jesus fuck.
Like he ended the stream, and then we were all in the after stream, and they're hanging out.
All right.
And somebody kept telling him, just fucking stream. Just fucking stream. Just do it. Like you're here anyway. Just fucking stream. So he opened up another
we're all
one.
bullshitting still.
And went on for another 5 fucking hours.
I don't know. I just saw the heading said something about a viable ninja, so I was like, I don't know if I need to watch. The guy seems to piss people off regularly.
A viable ninja?
Yeah. Maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else.
I thought that was Dark Ninja was the one that was always getting people shit and starting dumb shit.
Okay. Well, I thought, who's the one that was like one of Tonka's fans?
That was Dark Ninja.
Oh, okay. So I am.
I think it was, at least. Right?
Maybe.
Am
I
I
thought it
fucking
was a viable ninja, but I could be fucking wrong. I haven't really watched much of gamings or Doc.
Well, Doc hasn't put much out in a while. So, like, I mean, I think he's done maybe like 2 streams in the past like 3 weeks.
Hey, there you
Well, you guys was talking.
thing.
So you're not butthurt. We still love you.
Why would I be butthurt?
Because I was rude and then you bailed. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
always rude.
I was. You're constantly rude. I'm more scared when you're fucking. I get scared when you're fucking nice to me. That's when I get scared.
I love you.
No, I
Jamie.
left because I was like, I had to do some other shit in the background, and I had a phone call, and I was like, I had to talk to a friend.
I love you, gaming.
Ew.
The
But
fucking
no,
Dracula?
I mean, a Viable Ninja is one of Tonka's big fans and stuff.
Oh,
And
is
yes,
he? Okay.
he definitely is one of those trolls who likes to
okay.
poke fun of
Then-
other people.
Then who the fuck is Dark Ninja then?
That's he's actually related to the other side of Scooby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know most of these people. I just keep hearing the names pop up, and I'm expected to know who the fuck they are.
Right.
I know the name Scooby, and there's definitely a lot of negative connotations, but I don't think I've ever heard anything from him.
You're lucky. Hopefully keep it that way. But no, I mean,
That's what I've heard.
no, I was in a phone call with a friend, and I'm a little bored and I feel tired and shit. But no, I wasn't butthurt or nothing. So fuck you, Day 12, for being a bitch about. What's it being butthurt? I was listening, you piece of shit.
We thought you were going to
I was
leave and then
listening
come
in the
back like
background,
shortly
you fucking
later.
piece of shit. I was listening. Fuck off.
I think
No,
that
I
you
just like I
committed
said,
to
like
the
Dave
bit.
said, I just assumed you were gonna leave and then pop in like 3 seconds later, like haha, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sticking around because you're being a dick.
The fact
Then you just
didn't
like
come
stayed
back.
gone.
So I was right. You just really committed to the fucking bit.
Yeah,
Awesome.
pretty much too. I kind of wanted Satan to suffer a little too, because he kept messaging me, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make him suffer too. So, how's that?
I think Satan was feeling guilty.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, not guilty. I just wanted to fuck with them.
Yeah, sure.
It's like you were denying me the opportunity to fuck with you. Get your ass back in here.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Sure. Uh-huh.
So we said your name 3 times so you would show up.
Well, it worked.
Said
now
you-
you need to sacrifice a virgin in front of me so I can create the full pack, you know.
What, Floyd?
You can get Mateo back on here then.
That's
Wait,
exactly
is Mateo
right.
a virgin? No.
I know.
I was about to say, it was
I'm-
like, oh,
Probably
good
not.
God.
I mean, he hasn't gone
Probably
late
not.
since he was like 18 or something, or 21 or something like
Oh, wait,
might as well.
that's Floyd, not Mateo, right?
No,
Or is that both of them?
I don't know
I
who
think
the other
Mateo
one
had a
is.
bad breakup and hasn't dated for a while or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't know who the
By
Mateo
bad
is.
breakup, do you mean him calling his chick grandma while he's fucking her?
Oh yeah, that was pretty fucking funny.
He planned that shit. Oh, this is gonna be a great
That's
idea.
the
This is
fucking-
gonna be hilarious.
Dude,
Thanks for
that's
the
the
pussy,
greatest
Grandma.
It wasn't even like a fucking. If it was a spontaneous thing, dude, that's one thing. But to plan it out and then think about it, hold on to that thought and actually do it. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Thanks for the pussy, Grandma.
Oh, that's like
Yeah.
when a chick called
Amazing
you
that
dad,
guy's
right,
single.
Satan? It's like guaranteed to be like, all right, this is fucking over.
She said that with my dick in her mouth. Like,
Oh.
fucking no.
Like,
Stop.
Dad, like not even daddy. or
Yeah, not
something weird,
daddy,
you know, that's
dad.
No, like I said, like that one, like, I got over it. Like, it bugged me at first, but I was like, all right, cool. You want to call me daddy? Fine. Like, you suck me off on the regular, and like, you whatever. Like, I'm cool with this. Like, if that's something you're into, I can get over it. But the second she called me fucking dad, nope. Get the fuck out. Nope. Don't fucking talk. Young lady, don't fucking talk to me. Get the fuck out of my house.
Young lady, don't fucking talk to me.
You go to your room,
Wow.
young,
Oh,
I think you just make shit
no.
worse.
grounded or
That is
But
hilarious.
yeah, no. I was not cool with that.
You still haven't been brave enough to go find out if that chick was calling you her dad's name, too.
Nope. Don't want to know.
yeah, probably better off not knowing.
Hey,
Why
but
would you
hey,
wanna know the answer?
Pussy.
at least I didn't hit her. The one who fucking shoved her pinky up my ass without any fucking warning, she got punched in the forehead.
What the fuck shoves a pinky up your ass?
That's probably
without
what
fucking
she
saying
wanted.
something?
Like, and didn't
What's wrong with
like
that?
and
That's not
didn't
something you
didn't
just
even
do
fucking
without
lick
the-
it first either. Like, literally just like shoved her pinky,
Damn.
like
Oh,
whole
dry,
goddamn pinky.
too.
Like, she like fucking quick too. Just fucking like no, what the fuck?
I mean, the doctor at least fucking tells you and use a
Yeah.
little fucking Vaseline and shit, you know, when they gotta check your prostate.
No,
Yeah,
just
that
like
does seem like something that actually should require enthusiastic and continuous consent.
like fucking no conversation, no nothing. Just like there it is, bitch. No.
I'm sure he'll be fine with me just sticking a pinky up his ass without any.
That don't belong there. Get it out.
God damn.
That is his exit hole home.
How do you not have a conversation about that first? Why would you not think that? Like,
It's like
maybe-
trying to fucking get anal without fucking asking.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess it literally is.
Oh, by the way, I was trying to comment on one of the topics that you guys were talking earlier today, but like I said, I had a phone call. The police who shot that guy in Atlanta, there is more footage. There is evidence where that piece of shit, that the black guy actually turned the taser gun towards the police officers. So yeah, that everything was justifiable by the cops who fucking killed that piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know this, but actually, like, black people are allowed to commit, not allowed to fucking arrest them.
You're breaking up really bad.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Poor
fine.
Dave.
Like
Commit crime now.
the little bits and pieces we heard made it sound extra racist. So
Yeah,
it was fine.
really- well, I mean, he is pretty fucking racist. I mean, come on, face it.
Oh, fuck. Am I still?
Yep.
No, you're.
Ah,
Yeah. Dick.
Nothing but
Alright, I'll be right back.
that was fucked up.
fucking quality content for real.
Oh man, almost X would only let him get an anal if he would let her stick a finger in.
But yeah, if you want to see the full video, I did retweet it, and I did put like, why was a police officer fired? Because they fired him right off the bat, which is bullshit.
Yeah, there needs
Without
to be
even
some
doing
sort
any
of
evidence,
balance to this whole
They're
thing.
just so fucking scared of fucking rioters and fucking little bitches that they just decided to instantly make the police officer a fucking monster. I mean, that's why so many people are fucking. A lot of police officers are fucking quitting.
Oh yeah,
I
well,
mean,
there was in Buffalo the guys, the cop that shoved the old man or whatever. Like everybody in Buffalo quit there as well, in like solidarity with the guy because they charged him with like felony or something.
Yeah, and the fucking guy touched the police officer. You don't fucking touch a police officer.
As soon as you go hands on with the police, it's your own. You kind of signed your own fucking hospital.
Yeah,
stay.
and they had a line.
I can't go that far.
Obviously, I'm
Well,
fucking
they had a
exaggerating.
fucking
I'm not-
line. They had a fucking line. They were moving forward. That old piece of shit didn't want to move, so he got moved.
Yeah,
That's on him. Fuck him. I don't care. Just because you're an old piece of shit doesn't mean you're above the law. If somebody's moving towards you, a police line, you fucking move. I don't care who the fuck you are. You fucking move.
Oh, Giacomo doesn't know anything about the fucking Floyd thing? Oh, damn.
Count your blessings.
Yeah, but just long story. Or, I'll type it in the chat. real quick.
Just hop off YouTube, hop off Twitter. Just avoid the country for the next month, and it'll all go away.
You guys don't have. We want to talk about it here instead, or suddenly?
Fucking fine, whatever.
Well, no,
I'll
I
make
mean,
it
it's just the
simple.
conversation
Wait,
died.
I'll make it simple. Floyd is a furry, suicidal, constantly bitching and crying.
Wait. Are we talking about
End of
George
story.
Floyd, or are we talking about the fucking the retard that should have died?
Oh,
Yeah,
looking
he's
at
talking
the,
about George
Never-
Floyd.
My bad. Well, I was talking about because I said something about
Yeah.
Floyd.
Long
My bad.
story short, George Floyd was handcuffed. He was being arrested for a crime he'd committed. The cop
Actually,
they'd already handcuffed him. The cop was on his neck, and he stayed there long enough that he died.
Well, first of all, it was an alleged crime. You
Well,
can't say
alleged
he committed
crime,
a
obviously.
crime.
Yeah, I mean, consider
Yeah,
he'd
that was
already
alleged.
done 5 years for sticking a gun in a pregnant woman's face to rob her house. So
But
And-
he's
and-
he
so-
wasn't some
but he's a-
innocent little angel.
But he's
And
but he's-
let us
but
not
people
forget
made
that
pictures of him and holding hands with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and stuff. I mean, he's a hero.
Yeah. No. George's death was not justified at all. He was detained. He'd already been handcuffed. He was completely subdued, and the cop stayed on his neck for like 7 minutes. With
8
me
minutes
literally on
and
the back.
46
8 minutes.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
he
when the other
literally
cops that were
choked
there
him to
were like,
death.
"You need to get off. Like, this is not okay. You need to stop." So he straight murdered the guy. Like, obviously George
And-
wasn't the nicest guy in the world, but nobody deserves to just straight up get murdered by the cops like that. That's not okay.
And you gotta
that,
remember, these two knew each other. They worked together at the same club doing security.
Yeah. Well, also, you keep
And,
in mind that
yeah,
Floyd
and-
had already been charged once, tried to be charged once for an unjustified death, and multiple other charges of excessive force.
The police officer who did the murdering was accused of another murder, but they didn't do nothing about it, and
But,
some other forceful
a-
things that he might have done.
Yeah, Amy Klobuchar personally got him off.
Mm-hmm.
Keir
That
Glass said
fucking-
murder than if he's black, though.
Fucking cunt. I hate that fucking cunt. She's fucking worthless.
Yeah, well, at least she's not
Fucking
going to be
hate
Biden's
her.
VP.
She's a piece of shit for real, man.
Oh, it'll just be Kamala Harris or fucking AOC.
Well,
AOC
AOC doesn't
can't do it,
qualify.
you
She's not
dipshit.
35.
She doesn't have to be 35 to be vice president.
Yeah, she
Yeah, you
does.
do. I'm pretty sure, man.
To hold the presidency, you gotta be 35, at least. So she would not be able to become the president. It would have to be the Speaker of the House.
Thus, to serve as vice president, individual must be a natural-born U.S. citizen, be at least 35 years old, and be a resident in the U.S. for at least 14 years.
Eat shit, Satan.
Okay, never mind.
When have you ever been right versus me? Never. Why start?
All the fuck. Goddamn.
Why try?
We're not starting this. We're not starting this. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
It's not in Florida, you dipshit. Fucking South Padre Island, stupid fuck.
Oh, no, it was still gone. He went. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
we all know about
How is
Hillary's
that a bad
connection.
thing?
Oh, that's mean.
Are you just is the show better when he's around? I mean, what is his fucking job? To just fucking explain the joke. That's all he fucking does.
Damn it, you got there first. I was gonna say that. To explain the joke.
And then send you big ear, dead eye bitches pictures. You know?
God damn it.
Big ear, dead-eyed bitches.
we should make a country song.
I was watching a live stream just a little bit before we started this one, and it was some girl, and she was showing off her earrings for some reason. I don't know if you guys heard Chat Mort.
I know where this is going.
And I was just thinking, I'm like, these motherfuckers and their big ear things now. God damn it. I can't even watch a stream and not see like ears and be like, motherfucking, they're gonna make fun of that.
Too late.
There's no fucking way out. It's like, I don't even look for this shit now. And motherfuckers.
You don't look for dead big ear dead eye bitches.
They find me
anymore,
now. Oh man, Giacomo, we absolutely know about the fucking Clinton connection to Epstein for sure. Yeah, I think everybody like rational knows that they were connected.
New phone, who dis?
New phone, who dis?
God damn it.
Oh man.
Welcome back, Day 12.
Hello.
Well, at least not.
Robot.
At least. Yep.
I mean, it's better for now, at least.
Not by much.
But you know what? This stream is not cancerous enough. Futternut, futternut, futternut.
What the fuck?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
That's a war crime in some countries.
That's a permanent ban right there. I mean, should I ban Satan? I mean, I did it before on my stream.
Samaj. We're trying to counter this.
Ooh, yeah.
If we're gonna summon a Canadian, let's summon the good one.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
I can take the fuck. Shut the fuck up, guys. Shut the fuck up.
How about you kill yourself?
I will say,
I want you to say, how about you kill yourself? Sorry.
I think this is the only compliment I will ever give Evil Dead Ed. But him at his worst is still less drunk than Futter at his worst.
They're definitely a pair, man. I want to see those two in a podcast together, where they just each get like a couple cases of beer.
Ooh, Ed, Futter, get your ass in here. Let's go. Kumage.
No, just those two. Nobody else. I just want to see where it goes. I don't even think they would necessarily fight.
Why would you involve me in
Tennessee Marine? Drunk Tennessee Marine. Throw him in there.
Oh god.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, that would be an interesting combo.
God, you people are fucking monsters.
I haven't even heard Tennessee Marine's voice, and I've seen his butthole. I'm good. I don't need to meet him.
Wait,
I'm good.
Wait, how the fuck have you seen his butthole? The fuck?
Fucking, I clicked into Addy's Discord at the wrong fucking time.
I think it must be mistaken, because I don't think that dude's ever been on camera.
Or that he was showing someone else's butthole. Like, I clicked
something
into
to do with
Discord
him in a butthole.
at the wrong fucking time. I was like, and this is why I don't go to Addy's Discord.
I mean, could have been Mr. LM, but
Why would Mr. LM be showing pictures of his? Never mind.
Because apparently everyone shows pictures of their butthole to Addy.
I mean, I guess you're not part of. You've never heard of Addy's after streams.
Oh, where everybody apparently is supposed to show their butthole to Addy now, apparently, according to Satan.
Yeah, no, it's like Liz's Quiplash streams. Instead of paying $1 to get in, you have to show Addy your
price
butthole.
of admission. Show.
Oh man, who's forced to see Liz naked?
Ugh.
What? I did what?
Oh man.
Man, you're all monsters. Seriously.
Fucking bulldog lips. God damn.
Definitely having fucking nightmares tonight.
You have to actually watch the ASMR chicks, not just listen to them this time.
Yeah.
The only reason you watch them is because they're sitting there licking on and tapping ears. You fucking creepy shit,
dude. I don't. If it says mouth sounds or anything about ears, dude, I don't watch those.
Oh, I can't fucking. I don't know. ASMR is fucking weird. I don't get it. It doesn't do anything for me. Like people keep talking about like tingles
you're so
and shit.
fat you can't even move.
One of the people talk about getting like tingly and shit. I don't know, like where like.
I've never gotten the tingles.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah, because your fucking diabetes killed out your fucking nerve ending.
I am pre-diabetic.
Oh man.
When's the last time you've seen your toes?
What are toes?
He doesn't have toes. He already lost them. What do you mean?
Exactly.
It was just a frostbite. Pretty sure it was frostbite.
Are we calling diabetes frostbite now? Is it the sugar
Pretty
cold?
much. It's frostbite in Arizona. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a joke.
I'm glad you're there to explain it for us. We wouldn't have got it otherwise.
Why am I here again?
Because I told you to be here.
You're a skiing enthusiast.
I mean,
because you also like Spider-Man, Elsa, and Minecraft.
Oh hell no!
Oh man, I gotta be careful now. We got all those fucking a bunch of those stupid little Amazon Echo things.
Why is this idiot spelling Pron stars instead of porn stars?
Prawn stars?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure if porn was allowed in YouTube like titles or not, and I just didn't want to.
Of course there is. Stop being a bitch. God damn it.
And again, we're not big enough to draw anybody's attention.
Yeah, no
True.
shit.
If we had any sizable audience, we would have been a long time ago.
We would have been. That's true.
I mean, I can't believe you got 6 people watching, and I think 3 of them are 3 or 4 of us are in there.
Three or four. Definitely, I have it going.
There's probably 4 of us and 2 other people. Also, Giacomo wants you to switch to sleep hypnosis, Deitois.
I'll give it a shot.
That's what you're really
Maybe a
looking
lucid
for.
dreaming one. The chat, so the lucid sleep.
I think it'd be fun if you're gonna help people fall asleep and you could like encourage them to lucid dream. If you just arbitrarily threw random shit in there to fuck with their dreams.
By the way, Daytwa, when's the last time you resetted your modem?
As effective as any of the.
Daytwa!
It's getting a shitty signal again. Fuck.
We're not going to hear the rooster.
Did you heard my question?
How is it now? Because I got a full signal.
No, it's shit. Again, when's the last time you resetted your modem?
About 4 hours ago.
Fuck. You need to call your fucking internet provider and tell them they're garbage. Or maybe you need a better modem.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go reset it again.
It's
well, you already reset it. It's not going to make any difference right now.
Welcome to the tech support portion of the show. He's already gone.
When I start fucking screaming, God damn it, you fucking idiot! I'm great at tech support. I mean, Stabby can agree.
That's true. This show is possible now because of your tech support.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd figure out OBS any other way.
I mean, you're welcome, and I'm sorry to the world, you know?
Oh, that's right. I wanted to try to figure out how to multi-stream so I could put it on that fucking porn site, too.
Can we please take a second to look at what I just posted in the general? Read what's on her shirt, and then look what's in her hand.
They start shooting Stand Behind Me, and she's holding a baby. Oh, my God. I'll see if I can post this into the chat so people can see it in.
Fucking Christ, man. These people are.
I'm not sure if that'll work or not, but that is the link to the picture. It should be.
Here,
That
I'll
is just
post
so
it.
fucking dumb. And you can tell there's more because that other girl's got the shirt that's like the same color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, okay. You posted a better link to it. Good.
These people have lost the fucking plot, dude.
Well, one of the things that's different about this than any other riot or thing that I've seen so far is that there's no real goal.
No.
Like, you know, even some of the riots back in the day, like, it was very specifically like, we want the cops that, you know, beat up that guy. We want this, that, or the other things in the past or whatever.
Right.
But now it's just like, we're rioting fucking because. You just got nothing. It's like, what? How? Then if we can't placate you, we can only kill you. Do you not understand why that's a problem for you? I don't know. It feels like we're going pretty close to something where we can't go back from. You know.
Well, I mean, Mongoloid Pool always says that we're going into a civil war. So I don't know. I mean, I don't see a civil war happening. Like, what's gonna happen? All the darkies are gonna try to stand up and then get shot down by the U.S. military. Like, I mean, I don't think it's gonna go nowhere.
Well, even in the Civil War, there were well-defined sides. Like, they very clearly, this side wanted this side wanted that. You know.
Right.
I don't think you could have that same sort of thing. It wouldn't really be a civil war because there's no cohesion or unity.
Well, Black Lives Matter and Antifa are somewhat organized,
Yeah.
but we do need to cut down those cells. I mean, I don't know about Black Lives Matter. I mean, they're fucking retarded too, but Antifa is more of the terroristic type of organization.
Well,
And they're still getting funded by fucking rich people and a bunch of other people, and nothing's happening to them. It makes no sense
that
to
was
me why
actually
the
something I
government's
saw
not doing
in an
nothing.
interview with the Attorney General. He was talking about that they're starting to really look at the funding. He says Antifa is organized to an extent, and there is funding, and we're really starting to investigate into that.
Yeah, but
I bet
all the
you
rich
some of it
people
comes from China.
they're gonna get away with it.
No, I think if they can tie it back to China, that would be a good thing.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Well, I mean, suddenly we're not talking about fucking COVID-19. You know, the plague that was going to kill us all is suddenly just completely unimportant.
Basically.
Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if China paid a couple $100K just to like help out.
I'm genuinely getting to a point where I am more frustrated and angry at just stupid shit than I am at genuine fucking evil. Fucking hell, dude.
There's only so much evil you can just watch over and over before you finally get to the point where you're like, I just can't care anymore because it just keeps happening and nobody does anything.
Yep.
You know, though, to be fair, that chick looks like she could probably take it around from a 22 and be alright.
Yeah, I mean, the blubber will protect
Pretty
them
thick.
for the most part.
Give me open league.
And, she
You're not
put
my
out-
fucking mother. Fuck off.
Open league.
Fine.
Good boy.
Open League, no. No, League is a terrible game.
Shut the fuck up. You didn't even realize you.
You're just terrible at it.
He didn't even realize he fucking killed someone. God damn it. Fucking
I got a kill? What?
Wait, why is this tower hitting me?
Yeah, if League was a good game, that wouldn't be so hard to figure out.
That's what a moron would say.
No, that's what somebody who's played League would say.
Somebody who's played League with an extra 21st chromosome. That's what they would say.
I mean, I wouldn't
pretty
ever
good.
say that you actually played the game per se, but I mean, he pushed buttons. I don't know if he actually played.
Oh, is it even really a game?
Well,
Why
I
do
mean,
you-
compared to
why do you
Sea of
speak?
Thieves,
At least you can open the chests in this game.
You can open the chests and see thieves now. Shut up. Not all of them, but
yeah,
some of them.
yeah. How many years so you could open some of them?
Like 1 year in the game, you can open some of the chests.
Yeah, you're fucking special, homie.
It's badass.
I'm just really good at the game. I like playing it because I'm good at it. Not because the game is really that great anymore.
Probably because you play with a bunch of 12-year-olds.
No, they just did the fucking. It's always a new player base. They can't keep people for any length of time, so it's always just like shitty new players who've never played before. So it's like really easy to be good at the game. Oh, hey, day 12's back.
Man, I kicked some ass with Rakan the last time, didn't I?
Yeah, once you got to like level 6 or so, like you were getting bullied kind of early, but
Well,
once-
I mean,
once
I
you-
was
once you hit
playing
6 and had your ult-
against. I mean, I was playing against somebody who had range, so you know.
yeah.
Who should I play with?
Well, I was gonna play as Gangplank, but apparently not.
Oh, see, secretly you want to be a pirate. Don't lie. I'm just assuming by the name that that's a pirate.
He
I
is.
mean,
He
yeah.
sexually is.
I mean, his name is Gangplank. It'd be kind of hard not to be.
Ah, you niggers.
Oh, PewDiePie, when'd you come onto the show?
A fucking nigger.
Hey,
Why'd you say that so
Quit.
sensually?
you really said that like you were in love.
I was trying to I was trying to do a PewDiePie impression.
PewDiePie.
Oh,
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
We're okay.
How's that dude been going for as long as he has and still
I've
only has a 9-year-old audience?
I've never seen this guy.
$100 million. That's how.
Oh yeah, no, and he's
At
if you've
least.
ever heard him interviewed like outside of like the game when he's just like actually just talking with people, he's really nice.
Well, duh.
He went from working in a hot dog shop, like just a place that sold hot dogs, to doing that fucking YouTube thing for a living. That's so fucking crazy. That had to be like such a fucking like life-changing, completely.
You know what? You know what
Altering
it sounds like right
experience.
now? You know, it sounds like blah 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 blah.
It sounds like
God.
dick riding.
Oh,
I know,
no.
right? Fuck.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
you can
sorry.
say his
Did
name
I,
all you
did,
want,
Did
dude.
you
He's not showing
swallow?
up.
I mean, Jesus
I
Christ.
step outside the acceptable fucking opinions?
Too
My
much
bad.
too much cocksucking? Yeah.
Or you got jealous
you
too
know-
much cocksucking, you just couldn't be part of it. Sorry.
Well, I
sorry, didn't
mean,
cut you out.
you were doing so much better than me. I was offended, you know.
It's like, did y'all see that thing from the Boondocks where they were talking about the presidential, like Obama's presidential election, and it was like everyone who had no idea who the fuck he was just found out, oh, there's a black candidate? All right, now they're dick riding for Obama.
Oh no. Yeah,
I'm
Obama
taking it as a no.
I mean, the first time Obama got elected, he was so good at like convincing everyone that he was going to make everything was going to change. He was going to make everything better. He really he fucking played that really, really well the first round.
Why are people so fucking retarded? They suck so much Obama dick, and what the fuck did he do? Ask any one of them.
Oh yeah,
what
no.
the
Now
fuck
looking
did
back,
he
he didn't do a goddamn thing. Yeah, he was George Bush Jr., essentially.
He didn't do shit, and they suck his dick so much. I'm like, why? It's so sickening. Like, why?
No,
I mean,
like,
sure, he
for
murdered a
real.
couple of American citizens by fucking drone strike. Nobody
Y'all should
fucking
really
says
watch that Dick Radin Obama video.
I haven't seen it.
Like, gaming of all people, I think you would really appreciate it.
I still miss the angry yelling penises video.
Do it.
You missing penises? Yeah, that's a shocker.
They were adorable.
Wow. The no respect I've had for you is just keeps getting more and more.
What are you watching the video?
Like negative respect now.
No,
Zero respect.
just him talking is, you know. I mean, how could you make it less than negative?
I could try to sound like a valley girl.
Finds a way.
Like you do.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say you sound like a valley girl.
I wasn't paying attention. That's my comeback, dude. I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry.
You were too busy planning your next trip to the mall.
Hell yeah. What do you think I go suck dick in the fucking in the bathrooms for? That's the mall.
Oh, did you fucking hear New York basically told people to go to glory holes?
Yeah.
What?
They were telling people now that they want to have sex after, with COVID and stuff, they should get creative with doors and walls.
Wow.
Fucking so creepy.
Like, take the dick, fine, but don't breathe on each other, you fucking degenerates.
Right.
It's as if that's
make sure
gonna
it's
fucking
raw,
protect
you know. Make sure that's raw. But don't breathe on each other. Just keep it raw, though.
I just pictured a bunch of people doing that Mormon thing where they cut a hole in the blanket.
I think that's
What?
Jewish, isn't it?
Oh, is it Jewish? Okay, my bad.
That's
Fuck,
like Orthodox Jews.
Fuck,
Dude,
Stabby!
There's a bunch of people that do it. The Mormons do it, like the super Orthodox Jews do it, and even the Amish do it.
I've never heard of this. The Mormons do not do that shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, they do the dry humping thing with their fucking magical underwear.
Fucking magic underwear, man.
I have no idea what you guys talking about now. I was a Mormon for many years.
There's a thing about where people apparently have sex through a blanket with a hole in it, in weird ways. But
Yeah,
it probably is.
I haven't heard that with Mormons.
I probably got the Amish confused with the Mormons.
Amish fucking Jews, dude. Like Orthodox Jews are.
Who knows,
on the
man?
cobble.
It's a weird fucking fetish that somebody came up with.
That much we can agree.
Like, whoever wrote it into the religion was just like, man, I really like fucking chicks through blankets. I don't know why, but it gets me off. So does God. God likes it too.
Tell them God said it. Tell them God said it's how it's got to be done.
I'm sorry, baby. You got to put the blanket on. God said so.
I know. I hate it too, but.
Oh, man.
Code, what the? Zoe.
Nostradamus wants all the dudes in New York to just slam their dick in a door to keep them from breeding. Nah, it's just...
I wasn't
Too
paying
late.
attention. That's why I died.
Oh my god, are you guys playing the league?
I apologize.
No.
I usually don't talk about the game when I'm doing this.
In somebody else's stream.
Or even on my stream, I usually try not to talk about it because we're not talking about the game while I'm streaming. I think that's rude.
Yeah, that time when you crack your neck and it just really goes. It's like popcorn popping. So nice.
I shoot you and you heal up or something, right?
Oh, it's a Boondock Saints thing. Of course, it's gonna be good. Are the Black Eyed Peas?
you're dead.
The Black Eyed Peas are not fans of the Obama.
Got it.
Will.i.am super was, and then super wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Like he was super pissed off about everything that happened under the Obama administration. Fucking called him
thing that
all,
happened where he basically was just like the fucking same as George Bush Jr. was.
yeah, called him all kinds of Uncle Tom and fucking coon and shit. Like fucking like went in on him.
Well, he's telling the truth. I mean,
Didn't Obama do like 10 times as many drone strikes as George W?
Yeah, he was like the new improved version of
Crazy.
George W. He was really fucking a bad president. Yeah.
I don't know if it was 10 times, but it was pretty fucking close.
I mean, he murdered American citizens, and again, why is nobody talking about this?
Dude, there's a lot of fucking the mainstream media types would be like, yeah, he had a scandal-free presidency.
Yeah, what
No,
the
you
fuck are you
motherfuckers
talking
just didn't
about?
cover it.
I'm like, what about Benghazi? That's drama free? What? Seriously?
That's pretty fucking
Oh,
ridiculous.
didn't like his it's interesting because they always make bones about Trump firing people and letting people go and people getting like, you know, basically removed from office because of the witch hunt. But
Right.
like Obama basically did the same thing. Like anytime there was an issue that came up, somebody took a fucking bullet. It was like,
Or he fucking sicked the IRS on a bunch of people.
oh, a bunch of political enemies. Yeah, he used that one very politically.
I'd sick the fucking IRS on him, dude. That was like the nicest, other than putting bullets in motherfuckers.
Yeah, the Clintons just like made people commit suicide by like shooting themselves in the head twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
that
Vince
was
Foster.
classy. That was you know old fashioned, just old timey goodness right there. Like everybody knew where they stood. You know, it's downrange of the fucking Clintons. It's not where you want to be.
And there was literally like people that were getting shot just because they fucking smoked weed with fucking Bill. No, we can't have that loose end around.
Man. Oh man, anybody watch the Epstein shit on Netflix?
I didn't
Oh,
know,
no.
not yet.
Oh my god, it is insane how fucking extensive it was. And like the weirdest thing is the number of these girls would be like, yeah, it was the most terrible thing I've ever had happen to me. So I went back again the next week for more money. And you're like, wait, what? Like, and then they'll be like, and then I brought my friend too, because you know I made more money that way. And it was
like the
basically like a
referral
pyramid
program,
scheme
right?
for like fucking like 16-year-olds in high school. Essentially, it was really fucking disturbing.
Yeah, refer a friend, dude. Get a bonus.
I mean, that's really how it worked. Like they would basically like then they wouldn't have to
Run,
be
run.
the one that was giving him a massage, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But they get really graphic about the abuse, so you might have to take. I have to take a
that's
break.
disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting.
I watched like the halfway through the first episode, took a break, and finished it later, and then I'm like halfway through the second episode, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go back and really hear any more of this. It's really fucking gross.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Jax is broken.
Jax was the one who fucking killed me. Fucking faggot showing.
Is that Ajax scrubbing powder?
You're a fucking moron.
Sit and think about what you just said, buddy.
No, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. That's not gonna happen.
Probably.
I think that shame part of me got broken a while ago.
Wait, what? What the fuck did you do? So
grew up in California.
Oh no, GP assisted and got the kill for me.
Just waiting for that damn rooster.
Yeah. It's almost midnight here. Any minute. Fucking now there's donkeys, peacocks, and roosters. Dude.
Oh shit. Would you like neighbors start fucking raising peacocks and donkeys and shit?
Fucking apparently, dude. It's really fucking weird to just hear a fucking donkey start braying in the middle of the fucking night.
Yeah, that would be really fucking annoying.
Yay!
They are not quiet.
All right, help.
Got to go to a miniature horse farm at one point because my mom wanted to paint dick butt on the side of a miniature horse. That was a really loud fucking place.
Gonna paint what?
Dick butt. The words dick butt.
Why?
It's something to do with some show. There's like a weird scavenger hunt style thing that they all do.
It sounds like your mom. It sounds like your mom really loved getting dick down in the ass.
God damn.
I mean, who doesn't?
Oh, that's so far not
We're all
right. That's so
thinking that.
funny.
Jeez.
But nah, like we had to go to a fucking thing so she could take pictures and post it on the internet, essentially. Because it's like I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's something to do with that show, Supernatural.
You want to like adopt one for that, or like rent one?
Wait,
Or
ass butt? Was she saying ass butt?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Ass butt, yeah. But it's
fine.
There's an actor on the show Supernatural who runs like a really big, like international scavenger hunt style thing where basically they'll give people really broad things to do and then they figure out like what medium to make something to do with it about. So like ass butt.
Do you know which one?
Should we surrender?
I think we got this.
I think civilization needs destroying at this point.
It's definitely a weird one, yeah. I don't know, she got a kick out of doing it, whatever. But like it's one of those things where they like raise a bunch of money for charity too. So I think that's what it is. Mainly
Yeah, when I shoot you, I heal. Okay. Goddamn.
Man, that LaCroix is good stuff.
God damn it! Why do you?
It's pronounced LaCroix.
LaCroix. I don't know.
I don't like the fact that any of you exist.
I agree.
Do you want to come over for a LaCroix thing? Hang out and sip some LaCroix on the deck
to really bug him, dude.
We got a what?
Call it LaCroix.
Oh, LaCroix.
It's pronounced
yeah.
to really bug him.
Yeah. Do you not like LaCroix, Satan?
Should we murder them now?
They're so refreshing. They're crisp.
Satan really wants to know where you live.
Fucking mongoloid.
I live in California.
He's more of a cockoid, let's face it.
It's not my fault. That's how I was raised.
Yeah, he was raised in California, guys.
Even
totally
your
his
parents were on
fault.
the
You
stage.
should be glad I don't have a man bun.
Did they stole?
I missed the feast by 3 HP. 3.
This fucking douchebag is beyond fair, dude. We're not gonna win.
Get back to the tower.
But yeah, no. We were saying words about stuff that wasn't this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Satan is an avid fan of LaCroix.
Never mind. We were talking about the game. Fuck you.
Oh man. You know the white half of you wants to try one.
What else is happening in the world?
Wow.
They ever gonna
Nothing
start
but
coming out with
terrible
movies
things.
again?
Terrible things all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if they're gonna start coming out with movies again. Like, are we ever gonna get more movies?
All the theaters are bankrupt.
Oh yeah.
Now.
Well, wouldn't they have laid off their staff and basically just like shut everything down? I would assume.
But
Try to save as much like working like overhead as they can. I mean, it's what else can they do, right?
yeah. Movies now are going to have people with masks on.
Oh yeah, what are they gonna do with fucking theater seating? Yeah, that weird shit where they're like, oh, you gotta be 6 feet apart. They're like only allowed to
I
be
think
one
they
person to
did
every
a
other
thing.
seat.
It might have been like California or wherever, but they're
welcome.
like, yeah, you can reopen, but only every third or fourth seat can be occupied.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it makes it
At some
impossible
point, they gotta
to
stop
look.
fucking with this shit. Like, it's gotta stop because it's not fucking realistic. You know, we can't rebuild every fucking building in the country to fucking accommodate this nonsense. Like, it's just not realistic. November. Come on, fucking November. Oh, poor Nacho Damas. Obama. You can't call Obama's wife anything.
You heard them floating, trying to get Michelle Obama to run
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
president.
She doesn't have the charisma. She'd lose.
50-50 that she was born with a cock.
I'm still not convinced that she isn't Patrick Ewing. I think it's an entire possibility that is Patrick Ewing in drag. And we've all been fooled. And yes, I stole that joke from fucking Epic Rap Battles.
You credited them.
Oh, they're fucking they're like Obama versus Mitt Romney one was fucking amazing.
Dude, it was pretty fucking good.
Where fucking Abraham Lincoln pops down and just slaps them both. Like, fuck you, and then flies away with an eagle.
Nice.
God, that was glorious.
Dude, I will say their history ones and not so much the pop culture ones are the best. Like whenever they do like the presidential ones or like fucking Genghis Khan versus this person and this, like whatever, like those are the best.
They really they get into a really accurate version of history too. Like they don't try to like sugarcoat anything because they're fucking trying to find slams, so they have to get into that dirty, fun shit. Wait, you know what? Batman versus Sherlock one was a pretty good one. That was an entertaining one.
Or they've done Hitler ones, right? I assume.
Yeah, Hitler versus Vader was their big one.
Hitler versus Vader.
This is
Didn't they throw in
fucking
Mussolini?
In one of them, yeah.
Man, I haven't watched them in a while. I have to go back and see what they've done. I'm sure it's well worth it.
Some of them are. Some of them are really, really bad. No, I think my favorite of any of the newer ones has to be the Western philosophy versus Eastern philosophy. That was really good.
Oh yeah, like Confucius and yeah, okay.
versus like Voltaire and
Oh, wasn't there one of the Greek philosophers? Like Aristotle or something?
I think it was Socrates, Voltaire, and Nietzsche.
Socrates. Yeah, Socrates was the one, yeah.
Yeah, no, that one was really fucking good.
Peace out, Giacomo. Have a good night, man.
Good night, man.
Yeah, those dudes are just fun. Like, even if their videos are not always the best, they're still like, you know, like they're meant to be just funny and entertaining. I'm so happy with any kind of entertainment now that's not didactic. You know, it's like, oh, if you're not going to tell me what I should believe, I kind of want to just hear this great story. Thanks.
I'm reporting that fucking Jax, the enemy Jax.
Why? Because he fucking raped you?
No, I don't care about that. He fucking cussed and shit. I'm like,
Oh, you are the snowflake that you don't want to see in the world. Hey, don't start here. Give me 1 second.
I'm playing their game, so whatever.
So when we get canceled, it'll be gaming that called in on us. He's like, those motherfuckers, you should hear the shit they're saying. Don't pay any attention to the shit I said when I was there, though.
Again, I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
The neighbor that leaves the party and then calls
the cops to shut it down.
Fucking with a noise complaint.
All right, I'm back. No, my favorite was.
I didn't even know you left.
I was saying, hold on, don't start it yet, but.
Whoops. God damn, what the fuck? I'm like spaced out today.
No, my favorite was there was this dude that got kicked out of a fucking party because he was being real fucking. It was being real fucking rapey. Like it was towards the end of the night, and there were some girls that were kind of fucking fading and shit. And like we hadn't got to the point of the night where everyone's like, all right, you go sleep here, whatever. Party's over. Let's just go and sleep it off.
Yeah.
But they were kind of just like half passed out on the couch, like whatever. And he got kicked out because he was being rapey.
Oh, like trying to get him into fucking like another room or something.
Yeah. And then like he gets kicked out and then calls the cops. And then shows back up when the cops show up. And then he gets arrested because he was fucking groping people.
Oh, there you go. He was actually going to the point of actually groping the chicks that were passing out. That's fucking gross, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Should have fucking shut his mouth. He was lucky he just got kicked out.
Yeah, no, like it was fucking
get your ass kicked. You know, like
he shows up like and it was a cool dude up until like that point, and it was like, whoa, no, dude, you gotta go, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. But yeah, and so like he leaves the party and then calls the cops, and then when the cops show up, he shows back up.
Oh, because he wanted to fucking watch you guys get in trouble because that's what he thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dumb fuck.
Fucking idiot, dude.
Well, and then then you're gonna know who fucking called the cops. Like how does he not think, hey, I'm gonna get my ass kicked hard by like everybody at that party at some point now in the future?
Guessing he was drunk and not thinking it through.
I'd only seen him once before, and I haven't seen him since. So he was no longer in that friend group.
Well, yeah, once you call the cops and then get yourself arrested for being too rapey, nobody wants to fucking hang out with you anymore. That's kind of a given, you know?
Guy was such a fucking...
I left a party because of shit like that one time. They were like, hey, all right, somebody's been drugged. and somebody had, like, roofied some dude, and we were like, all right, it's time to get the fuck out of here.
Right?
Yeah.
Because everybody was still like,
crime scene.
everybody was kind of
I'm
laughing
sure it
at
was
it
you.
like it was pretty funny. They were like, that's kind of fucking weird.
I'm hungry.
Nah, dude, I got fucking dosed when I was at the bar one time. Like, obviously they weren't fucking aiming for me,
Yeah.
but everyone's sitting there is like, oh, it's fucking funny. Nah, dude, somebody was trying to rape somebody, and I'm about to go I'm gonna have to go pass out in my car. But ha, it's hilarious. Like, y'all
Yeah,
fucking retarded.
exactly. That's why we left that party. We were just like, this is a little fucking weird that people aren't taking that a little more seriously. Like, some dude just got fucking dosed. I wonder if it was probably a similar thing where it was meant for somebody else and he just picked up the wrong drink or something.
Well, I mean, probably. I'm like 99% sure no one's trying to fuck my dumb ass, but yeah, no, it's like, dude, y'all, one, y'all should probably take this a bit more seriously. Two, like, fuck y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worst part is you got roofied and nobody took advantage of you. I mean, that's a lose-lose situation for you, Satan.
No, that is a lose-win situation.
Well, I mean, what if the super hot chick wanted to like?
I mean,
have
like,
her way with it?
I get free drugs, but I don't get raped. I mean, it's a lose-win.
Mm.
Those fucking assholes should have followed through, man.
Yeah, I just like I keep telling Ed and Floyd, like, I just want people to follow through on their promises. Like, you said you were gonna kill yourself, just do it.
I fucking live stream that shit.
Nacho Downs wants to know if he just came back to find out Satan's trying to roofie Samaj. No, Samaj isn't here tonight, so he'll have to wait for another opportunity.
That fucking guy claims he wants to be an American citizen,
But
doesn't want to suck a dick for it.
Oh, man.
I don't want it, buddy.
Also, Satan, were you fucking streaming literally all night last night?
Aiming.
Satan.
Gaming, I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say the wrong name? Nah.
Yeah, no shit.
I just know that I came home and it seemed like you were still on. I was like, holy shit.
I think it was only for like 12 out of 13 hours or something.
Yeah. I went to work, came back, and he was still going. I'm like, God damn, this dude is committed.
To a fucking home.
He commits to his streams harder than I commit to bits.
Mm.
Oh, man. I think you can, actually, to be fair, I think you can say Satan is probably always trying to roofie Samaj.
I mean, I would.
If only you knew where he was.
Right.
Yeah, do the Canadians try to stop you if you kidnap one of their people and take him back to the U.S.? Or do they just be like, well, I mean, seems all right? Wait, what is Addie's title that gaming is going for? Oh, it's like the person who streams the most, I'm assuming.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't really know Addie. I don't think I've really watched this stuff.
I don't
And
think
I've
he's
only
put
seen him
anything
on
up.
streams like once or twice. So.
I don't think he's put anything up in years, dude.
Addy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he streams all. Used to stream all the time.
Used to.
He just stopped like a week
Used
ago.
to is
a
not
couple of
now.
weeks ago. Again, he just stopped a few weeks ago.
You guys are kind of saying the same thing.
I think they should fight about it, though.
I thought it was a lot longer than that ago, honestly.
Fight.
Yeah, a few weeks in time is like 2 years time.
I don't know. I'm super fucking stoned still. That was a really big dab. I should have taken a
Aren't
lot
you-
less of a dab.
Always super fucking stoned though. So
I mean, granted, it has made this show a lot more entertaining.
At least for you.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot to
who else is supposed to be
make sure
entertaining
Mateo's
the
gonna be here next
audience?
before I forget, because I know I will. I'm hopefully going to be in California next Sunday and not on the show.
Oh, damn. Right on.
You fun having a fucking fat orgy with Stabby?
I wish.
I
He's way
doubt he'll be
fucking
anywhere
north, like
close
an
to me.
asshole.
He'll probably be like on the other
No,
fucking
I'm
half
gonna
of
be
the
in
state.
Carlsbad.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be in Southern California, nowhere near me. Way too far
Fucking
away.
asshole. A lot of nerve living that far away.
Just slowly working to pay him through all my debt so I can save up and get the heck out of Cali. The fucking hazard pay I'm getting for whatever reason is definitely nice. That's definitely helping me pay off big chunks of my credit card.
Nice.
I love that I get hazard pay for sleeping. It's fucking...
The hazard pay, like time and a half or what?
It's effectively almost doubled my pay.
Done.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I don't understand why I'm making this much. I think there was a couple months of back pay that I've been getting, so I think it's going to end up being more like time and a half, but I'm not sure yet. Because they didn't pay all the back pay in one check. They're stretching it out over a couple of checks. So you're getting the hazard pay for that pay period plus like an extra couple of weeks or whatever.
How long is that supposed to last? Like
I have
indefinitely
no
or what?
idea. I believe, like, they haven't really said much about how they got the money for hazard pay and why they're paying it. But I believe it's something like they got from the federal government, like a grant of some kind. So I assume until it runs out or the federal government says stop or whatever, I don't know. I know California has mandated hazard pay for a lot of stuff. But I'm just going to fucking not count on it and then be happy when I get it. So if I do. And then if I don't, I didn't count on it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Satan, you just gotta pretend to be a hot Japanese chick to catfish Samaj over. Use COVID as an excuse and then do the vows in separate rooms. And you're all set.
I mean, I guess.
Damn. This is an ugly ass fucking spider.
Fuck, kick my ass.
Spiders you find attractive?
No,
Oh,
I
pretty
don't
fucking
like the
idiot.
ones that look like fucking brown violins or black widows. Like I give a fuck about the daddy long legs or whatever. I like having a couple of those around because they keep out, like mosquitoes and flies. But like the little daddy long legs or the little fucking brown violins, no, I kill them fuckers every time I see them because they're ugly.
And the
poison.
brown
That-
recluses?
Yeah, brown recluses. Yeah.
Yeah, those dude. Have you ever seen like pictures of what that fucking those bites do to people?
Like
It
melts
fucking
your fucking
eats
skin.
away at the flesh. Yeah. Those things fucking terrify me, dude.
Hence why I call them ugly fucking spiders and kill their ass.
Yeah. I see black widows all the time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able
All
to beat this
fucking
dude, man.
place.
It's his fucking burst is too much. I can't handle it.
Who?
This bitch in mid lane.
Oh, Aurelia? I'll come take
Yeah.
care of her.
Yay, the thrilling adventures of Satan and gaming League of Legends land.
Oh, yeah. But are you playing,
I feel
are you
like
playing
you should be able
Shaco?
to talk about Sea of Thieves.
I mean, let him
That's
talk about
unfair.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
Now with open chest.
Honestly, I don't really
Thank
have
you.
anything else to say about Sea of Thieves right now.
Let's just
'Cause
take
it's a
the
dead
fucking
game?
link together.
It's definitely on the dying end of dead. Yeah. They just put it on Steam, so I don't know. Maybe that'll get some new players in, but
Don't count on it.
yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
Dying and
Thank you for your help.
It's really
There's a
poetic.
There's a certain cycle when you get into it, I think any game where like if the player base just keeps getting changed and there's no like people who haven't, there's nobody who's played for very long, then it just kills the game. Like it's just kind of like self-destructive. There's no coming back from it at a certain point.
Like almost 100% turnover rate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just
Holy
it
shit!
perpetuates itself.
We just got to keep getting people in, even though
Go
they're
back.
not going to stick around.
Yep. Although their fucking censorship thing is hilarious. Like, they have a thing where you can type into chat,
Mm.
and it censors some of the weirdest shit. Like, it's like, laughing my ass off gets censored. Like, LMAO.
Oh, Jesus.
That's one of the ones where you're like, oh, yeah, that's just fucking weird. You can't say master race. Because like
Nope.
it's a
little
console.
PC Master Race?
It's a console PC crossover. So of course people are like, oh, PC Master Race, ha ha ha. But you can't say Master Race. For a while you couldn't say Jesus, but you could say Muhammad.
Wow.
But the
Pretty
really funny
fucking-
part is it has a thing where it does text to speech for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll censor the text on the screen for them, but it'll just say whatever you typed. So if you want to type like faggot, join the master race, blah blah blah, whatever nonsense, it'll just say it out loud to the person on the other end of the game.
it won't censor any of it.
Yeah, but like the text on their screen will definitely be censored. Like it's pretty funny.
Fucking people, man. Weird. The weird little things that they choose to fucking, like the hills they choose to die on.
Yeah.
Like, you can do this, but we won't let you do this.
Well, it's nice. You just, as long as you click the right box, no matter you know, if you can't use your microphone at the time, you can always still call people a fuckstick, you know. And if nothing else, the gaming that is the most important thing about video gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Is being able to call people names and talk shit.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
And then there's the
But
people.
that's a curse.
What about the people that take it way too seriously? Like they're talking trash like they just won the fucking lottery or something. Because they fucking shot you in a video game. They're like, I fucking owned you. You're in my house. What does it feel like to be a worthless little bitch? You're like, wow, dude, I think you have some issues. Like,
Think you have some issues. You probably use some counseling to help your ass out. Feeling down some.
like you just shot me in Halo. Like, yeah, I'm not happy about it, but it's a fucking game. Like, it ain't that big a deal, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Although the best thing to do in the game is, if you do sign in and manage to get into a crew that's allied with several other boats. Although I don't know if you can do it now because they changed it so everybody's names are different colors. It used to be like enemies and allies would have the same name colors, so you couldn't tell them apart. So if you joined in a game and suddenly you were part of a group of boats that had allied up, you could fuck that up by just attacking other boats and then leave. But they got rid of that. That was one of the fun things to do. Sabotage other people's hard work at, like, forming alliances.
Is there really a Black Trans Lives Matter thing, or is this a joke?
I like that you have to ask, is this a joke? There's so
You
many
wish
things.
it is.
An
You
Onion
know?
article or
Like you fucking wish it is, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you want it so bad to be just a joke, but it's not.
There's just so many things, though. Like, so many things the left does where you're like, is that a joke? Like, you just kind of want it all to be.
yeah. It's like it's too absurd to be a joke. Like the Onion couldn't come up with shit this crazy.
Oh, man. Oh, like that fucking...
I need virtue signals in one place.
That one Russian chick who was like an activism street performing group, and she stuffed a chicken in her puss to steal it.
That one was fun.
And she just kept trying to work it in there, and it wasn't just wasn't going. She really got into it too. She was really pushing on that poor fucking chicken.
People are fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird these days, man.
But you can't unlock it. You can't unlock those people.
Who's the ramen eating dude that corrected CNN? What the fuck does that?
Oh yeah, that guy was great. It's
This
like,
guy's
where
a
did...
fucking asshole, man. His fucking lifestyle is the fucking horseshit.
Wow.
Like,
I have no idea what this is about. But damn.
No, okay. Like basically, there was
strong opinions both ways.
There was a clip of the guy from CNN, fucking Como or Cuomo, whatever, fucking Fredo, right?
Yeah.
Fredo is like, where does it say that the protesters have to be peaceful and polite? And this guy is sitting there eating like ramen, like too lazy to even cook the ramen, and he's sitting there. It's like,
disgusting.
it says it right there in the First Amendment. You just got to look it up, Mr. Cuomo. Like it's right here.
Yeah, peaceably assemble is pretty fucking clearly spelled out, dummy. That's a nice way to put it too.
But he was like, yeah, it's right here in you know the Constitution, First Amendment. You just got to look it up, Mr. Cuomo. Like it's right there, peacefully. Where does it say that they have to be peaceful? I don't know. Maybe in that law that we have.
You serious?
Yeah. This ribbon is
That
kind of
whole
terrifying.
Constitution thing is kind of passe.
He had no fucking life and killed me, and I was full barn.
That's happening. What you got for me, Twitter? Really just scrolling through and trying to see what the fuck. Nothing.
I'm kind of zoned the fuck out.
Aren't you always a little bit though?
Yeah.
Like you're like Jamie on the fucking Joe Rogan podcast. You're always just a little bit too high to do your job.
Oh man. Wait, I have a job? Man, I love being able to show up to work super
Nobody's
high.
giving you the death stare if you dare talk on the podcast.
Oh, did they get mad at Jamie for talking if he talks?
I don't know. I've seen it happen. I don't know if that's a regular thing or what.
Probably depends on like who the guest is.
It was a while ago.
I don't know about it so much happens on Joe Rogan, but I know it happens a whole lot on Two Bears One Cave. Like any time
Fucking
their producer
faggot,
says anything, like fucking Bert's like, bruh, shut the fuck up. I'll eat you. You say one more fucking thing and I will eat you.
Bert Kreischer?
Yeah.
What does he have against the
I
fucking
can't
producer?
fucking stand that guy, dude.
You don't like Bert?
Fucking can't stand him, dude.
Why?
The fucking Spurg, dude.
Oh, 100%.
but he's an interesting Spurg. He's a funny Spurg. When he spurgs, he can still retain some semblance of what a punchline setup and the fucking premise is. Like other people, when they spurg, they just start just yelling random words, "Rah!" Whatever. But he's fucking funny, and he just kind of spurgs out.
His fucking whole fucking demeanor just reeks of desperation to me.
Well, he's one of those people that basically chanced into the career he's got, and I think he recognizes and respects that, like, he better work his fucking ass off to keep making that money, you know.
Fucking
and then there's the no
ridiculous.
shirt thing. Watching, he was on the bonfire, and Everlast comes in. And like a few minutes in, he fucking, spurgs out and like rips his shirt off and goes into a fucking rant.
Oh god!
It goes basically about
the
how much
shirt
they
taken
fucking
off
all
thing is
ever
just
have.
kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, it's definitely
that is an odd choice.
it's run its course, but nobody's letting Bert know that.
I like Bert in small doses. I can handle him for like little bits of time here and there. He's very funny. But the shirt thing I'll never get. That's a weird one.
He's really reluctant to tell the machine story.
Yeah, it's really hard to get him to tell that one.
And they literally told it like a fucking dozen times. Some crazy shit.
I still like that he was the lead singer of the band that became Creed. Like before they got the guy that they got. Yeah. Before Stipe. Is it Stipe?
Strap.
Stapp, I think.
Staff. My bad, yeah.
Stapp.
Michael Stipe from
Stapp.
REM.
Yeah, Stipe is REM. That's right, yeah. But yeah, before they got that guy, it was Bert Kreischer was the head of that band.
Oh, fuck. David Cross is talking shit about Scott Stapp. Fucking great.
Oh, actually, there's footage somewhere of like Bert Kreischer fucking singing with Scott Stapp.
Oh yeah, fucking Tom Segura put it out there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. That's a trip.
And like I don't know, I like Tom Segura. I just think that everyone like I think I would like him on a personal level. Like he's a real cool, chill dude. But like his comedy, I think everyone around him is fucking funnier than him. I think Theo Von is funnier than him, and I don't fucking like Theo Von.
Yeah, Theo Von fucking plowed his wife back when she was still hot.
Wait, Theo Von plowed Tom Segura's wife?
Allegedly. They won't fucking they won't own up to it, dude, but I'm pretty sure it fucking happened. They were both on whatever MTV shit they were both on together. I'm pretty sure they fucked back.
Wait, is that where I recognize him from? Because I recognized him from something before I started seeing him do comedy.
Theo Von? Yeah.
Was he on some like MTV show or something?
Yeah.
What the hell was it?
Road Rules or something. One of those fucking shows. One of the reality type shows.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I used to watch a bunch of those. Those were really entertaining at first, and they started getting real fucking dumb.
Yeah, well,
like,
when they
kinda
first started out and they hadn't figured out all the dumb shit that they do now.
Well, like there wasn't a formula, so whenever they said, "Oh yeah, we get all these random people and just put them in a house and see what happens," that's what they did.
Yeah, well, they also fed them a ton of booze, which helped.
Yeah, but now there's like a formula to
now
it.
There's a script.
Yeah, and it's really really fucking dumb.
Yeah, like they know who the good guys are going to be. They know who the bad guys are going to be. And everybody has a fucking like list of shit that they're supposed to fucking do eventually during the season. You know, like
they cast them that way.
Yeah, you guys are going to fight, and you guys are going to be like a couple, that kind of thing. It's obnoxious.
Should I go Tarek? I haven't played with him in a long time.
He's not great in here.
Yeah, it looks like he started off on Road Rule and then did Real World Road Rules Challenge. They were on the show together, dude. And, Theo Von was on Segura's podcast, and it just it seemed like they didn't want to admit it, like they didn't want to upset Segura. Or,
Why would anybody fucking care? Like, so those two fucked a long time ago. Whatever. Like, I don't understand why it matters.
Like, okay, like there's difference. Like if it's like a circle, a group of friends or whatever, and you're dating somebody that your homie hooked up with, that's a bit different. But if you marry that bitch, all right, he's got to fucking go.
You can't hang out with him because way back in the day they fucked.
Yeah, like if you're just dating, whatever,
make him really jealous because he fucking fucked her in her MVP years.
You guys are fucking weird.
Retirement years.
No, I'm just saying, like, if that's just your girlfriend and you're hanging out with the buddy of y'all's that hooked up with your girlfriend at one point, that's one thing. If it's your wife and you're hanging out with somebody who used to fuck her, nah, that's a bit different, dude. That's, I don't know, that's on a whole separate level. Because I mean, like, I used to have
young Christina P and current day Christina P.
Are you also really worried?
Like friend groups where like we kind of passed around partners all the fucking time. Like it was like just a bunch of us, and then whenever one of us was single, all right, well, who's fucking next in line? Basically, I mean, that's not how it works, but it's basically how it worked.
Are you like super concerned that the chicks you bang might have had sex with other people before too? Is that?
Oh yeah, I mean, like if she doesn't bleed on the wedding night.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
if she doesn't bleed on the wedding night
before, like I mean,
if she doesn't bleed on the wedding night, you have to kill her. Like it's the law.
And you're gonna always remember some chick you banged that was better than the one you're fucking now. So you know she's gonna have memories like that. It's just normal, dude. I just don't see a reason to be like worried about it. Unless they're too fucking friendly. Like then I get it. If like it's one of those things where like they're hanging out, and you're like these people are obviously just waiting for an excuse to bang. I'm just gonna get the dump this bitch and move the fuck on.
Has done the before and after Christina P. Can't fucking find one anywhere. Fucking librarian now, dude.
Well, you hear they're going after fucking Internet Archives too. Speaking of looking for old shit on the internet,
yeah.
Internet Archives withdrew the requirement, or basically made it so that people who were borrowing textbooks. Because at a certain point during the COVID quarantine, it was like people just weren't going to be able to finish doing this to school or whatever because they couldn't access textbooks in any way. And so basically they allowed the electronic ones to be lent to as many people as wanted instead of having to only be able to let them one person at a time. And so the textbooks companies are suing them, I think.
Oh, that's odd.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but basically they're trying to shut down
anything to those pieces of shit to keep on their fucking monopoly on books.
Yeah, they don't want anybody to have information that they don't want them to have.
Mm.
You know, it's like, oh well, if it doesn't agree with our propaganda, you're not allowed to have access to it. Essentially. Nostradamus, how the fuck you ain't taking a chick out on a date in 14 years, man?
People still go on.
Just get a knife.
Yeah, people still go on dates, dude. Like that's a thing that happens.
Just get a knife, take her to a movie and dinner, and then fucking let her go. Kind of like
never heard of these state shit that you're talking about.
What are you calling a date too formal? Is that too scary? You really just call it hanging out now?
I've just never been on like a legit fucking date.
Oh,
you never done that where you take like somebody out to dinner or something?
I mean, I've taken people out to dinner, but like it's when we were already together. Like I've never done the whole, hey, do you want to go out sometime and like fucking take them out on a fucking date? Like that's just never been my style, you know?
But saying you promised me a date.
Dinner is still a date, even if you're already going out with the person, though. Like a date is
Yeah,
just
that's
making
true.
it a special effort to be a little more like romantic for the night.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're
Special
black.
effort. I don't know what I was thinking.
He's black.
Effort
remember?
period.
They're just lucky you ain't headed out for cigarettes yet. Oh, man. You should try it sometime. You might enjoy it, Satan.
Stop getting them bad ideas. Hey, how about you actually do what you actually preach? That might do
You
something
mean
for
practice
you?
what I preach?
Whatever.
When I don't live in California, absolutely.
Mm,
I'd be like too nervous that anybody just trying to find fucking information to get me fired. Oh, is this her when she was hotter or something?
I just posted the after picture.
Oh, the after picture. Okay, because I'm gonna say that doesn't look like she was super hot back then.
She was not super hot, but I mean, compare her now to then.
Yeah, true.
How you doing in the middle?
I'm good.
Okay.
She's not being a threat right now.
Get to the tower. Take out Jax. Fight the pirate guy. R. Oh, meth heads are like having a little vibrator added to the blowjob. You should keep them.
The fuck is he talking about?
You know, because meth heads twitch all the time.
This nigga retarded? What?
A little bit. Yeah.
Explains a lot.
Who the fuck? I don't know if you're talking about the game or me anymore.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
This is the guy that did the Dilbert cartoon, right? Scott Adams.
Yeah, Scott Adams.
That's all. Come
Man,
on,
dude.
Twitter. What else is going on?
I think we should probably call it a night. It
What-
seems like we've
what
run out of
else?
shit
What
to do.
else?
I think it's
Yeah,
time
we
to
fucking
stop
troll
it.
Twitter to figure out what talk.
No, we already made it to 12:30. We'll call it a night. I think it's been a long enough time.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We actually have people watching. There's like 7 people watching. Holy shit.
So why you
I mean,
stop
4 of them
it?
are us, but yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's getting too popular. We better get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. We just stream for the next 12 fucking hours.
Eat shit, faggot.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and call it, man?
Yeah, I'll call it. Peace out. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks. What's up?